All right, All right, we're back to a random day. Totally random day. Back to a choice. Back with more Hunter's Line, meow, and yeah.
Time to choose a destiny once again.
So Eva's fate.
Eva's fate.
Yeah, and so arguably this is probably the more cruel choice, but I mean it's gotta do it. I want to allow it. Can't do this. This isn't about the truth or how important it is. Can't sacrifice Ava's life to get to it. That's going too far. Letting her live could be dangerous. She might remember her true self and her true loyalties at any time. We can't take her back to the artificial satellite when all this is over. Saying we'll have to kill her sooner or later anyway. Right? Well, what if we don't? I want to find a way. I don't want to throw Ava's light away. For better or worse, she's our friend. She's one of us. I couldn't live with myself if we killed her now.
Brainwashed her. Well, theory brainwashed her.
Well, alright, Adam. Well, later. Like, you're following your heart. I respect that. I wish I could go back you up on this. But she's the only commander left. I don't like it either, but she's the only way. Well, I think Ava from her pain will release us all from the secrets, all the lies.
Why can't you understand that?
Tell you none of that is worth killing a friend for. It's alright. Please do not hesitate. No, Ava, don't say that's not how you really feel, is it? You can't die here. You have a reason to live, remember? That's why you surrendered to us, isn't it? Because you had to survive no matter what the cost.
My true feelings. No, I don't want to die.
I know you're gonna hate me for this, but I'm prepared for that. But you have to die, or we'll never know the truth. With a final torture spree, Shoma began rushing toward Ava. Shoma, no, stop! Slipped past me and launched himself at her.
Shoma!
Oh. I recoiled in shock at the gruesome scene that played out over the next few seconds. The last moment, Ava had moved like some kind of feral beast and driven her weapon right through Shoma's heart. A huge amount of blood, or rather cryptoglobin, started pouring from the wound and flowing into the former commander.
Ava! I guess this is what I get. I'm a miserable failure to the very end.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Don't blame Ava, everyone. It's not her fault. She's just swatting a bug that tried to hurt her.
Ava, please! You need to stop!
Snapping back to my senses, I tried to pull her away from Shoma, but it was already too late.
No!
Oh, frick.
Please! No! No! Everyone, restrain her!
We all braced ourselves for another battle, but rather than fight, Ava tottered unsteadily onto her feet and passed out. She lay motionless on the ground right next to Shoma's dried-up, desiccated body. Why did it turn out like this? Ava was back in her cave. We dug a grave for Shoma, laid him to rest next to the others. All I wanted was to stop any more of my friends from dying, and I'd save one life at the cost of another.
How could this happen?
Shoma! Damn it! This isn't the death I would have wanted for him.
Whatever the one last secret Shoma had been so obsessed with was, we never learned the truth about it now. I didn't care about that, though. We had a much more immediate problem to deal with. So, yeah, I guess... Yeah, we wouldn't, like, even though because of future timeline, because of other timelines that Zhao Shan is still alive. Like, wouldn't be the fix. Yeah.
Okay.
Oof. Man. I had a much more immediate problem to deal with. Namely, what to do with Ava. She'd been unconscious ever since she absorbed Shoma's cryptic look and lying so still and quiet that it was hard to tell if she was still alive, but that didn't change the fact that she killed a member of our team in spite of her brainwashing. Wasn't the kind of thing we could just ignore. But the devil's advocate was self-defense. And she was saying it right before, so... And a restless night worrying over what would happen next until finally... 64.
Get ready for your 64th day of active. Prepare to spend and be ready to give your life.
Oh. I was awake now, but the living nightmare experience yesterday hadn't gone away. It was called hard reality, a reality where Ava had killed Shoma. How had things gone so far off track? Why couldn't I stop the people close to me from dying? I can't sit here moping. I need to talk to the others and figure out what to do about this. And at this point, we do kind of still need all hands on deck. So, but
Well, we lost a pair now.
yeah, and if we decide to just eliminate her to eliminate risk, then also eliminate a possible ally. Even if the brainwashing is unstable. But I mean, like I keep saying so many times, there might still be a chance for her to snap out of it and also be able to just talk. Over in the cafeteria, everybody looked solemn. When I came in, the mood seemed to get a little more tense. Eva's been in her cage ever since yesterday. See. It's a necessary precaution. If she goes crazy like that again, Kako could be in danger. Shoma used to be in charge of the key, but we put it in the war room. Think we ought to move Ada's cage to a corner of the schoolyard? I think so. Leaving him near Ava, the way she is now, would be asking for trouble. It's probably the safest choice right now, especially with Siri still out of action. Is there any chance Tsubasa can't fix Siri? She hasn't really been able to assess the damage yet. She's been too worried about the other stuff. Ava went ahead and killed Shoma and Siri. Even I've got a tip in my hat to her. Shoma's the one who attacked her first. We could probably rule killing him as self-defense. Like, technically this whole world was self-defense, at least from Ava and the other Futurans' point of view. We all knew that, but this wasn't the time to point it out. It was a fact we were still struggling to come to terms with.
Yeah.
Self-defense? I don't know about that. Ava's never been one of us. She used to be our enemy. She only fought for us because we brainwashed her. I mean, you also what she looked like when she called Shoma and took its cryptical of it, right? Yeah, that was a pretty intense. She was like some kind of monster. It's a good thing we put her back in her cage, isn't it? Perhaps, but will that be enough? If she goes berserk again, I don't know if we can bring her under control. What are you getting at? You're saying it's too risky to allow Ava to live. You want to kill her? Doesn't seem fair, just because she might be dangerous. Might nothing. She killed Shoma. We would never be safe with someone like that around. Or do you just want me to wait around until she breaks out of her cage and attacks someone else? She stopped being a member of this team the moment she killed one of us. We gotta treat her like any other enemy now. You talking about? I know you don't want this to kill me, but that's why I won't force a decision right away. But we need to be aware of the danger and treat Ava with the appropriate amount of caution. Just so long as I'm not the one who has to guard her. I don't want to be her next victim. It was fast becoming a target of mistrust and fear, and it wasn't entirely unjustified.
This should kind of go feral there.
But but shouldn't we also, like, respect Shoma's last wish as well? Just...
You would think.
Just to prove him wrong that he is not a pile of bug poop. Like he keeps saying, like the whole special defense unit was avoiding Ava now. Not just her, they also started to look at me differently. I didn't have to ask why. I was the one who insisted on saving Ava from Shoma. I insisted that she tell us how she really felt, probably why she snapped too. I was just trying to stop Shoma from doing something he'd regret, but if I stayed quiet, he'd still be alive right now. On the other hand, if I hadn't stopped him, he'd have killed Ava. What was I supposed to do? There was no real answer to that question, but just made my remorse stronger. In my room for the rest of that day, my thoughts continued to torment me long into the night.
There's 65. Ding dong.
Get ready for your 65th! Prepare to spend another day enduring the... Be ready to give your life.
All credits to the voice actor for trying a different delivery on all the day numbers.
Morning.
Yeah.
I think the others will feel like talking to me right now, at least not until we settle the issue of what we're gonna do with Ava. Wonder how she's doing. She's being shoved in a cage while we decide her things. We'll check on her before anything else. I went to the courtyard and made my way to Ava's cage.
Oh boy.
In spite of all the chaos she caused a few days ago, she was sitting there quietly like always. The only difference was that she was tied up now. We'd taken another freedoms away from her. Her expression didn't change when she noticed.
Have you come to punish me, Mr. Sumino?
Huh?
I'm sorry. I don't remember anything after the end of the battle, but I've been told that I did something terrible. I must be punished. I will accept any punishment. Please, pass your judgment on me.
Sorry, but I don't have that right. Nobody here does. We can't judge you for what you've done, Ava.
That's the only way she is because Siri obliterated her real personality and made her a mindless slave. If anything, what happened to Shoma was our punishment for doing that to her. Of course, the way she was now, all that was lost on her.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. If I'm not going to be punished, when will I be let out? I cannot obey your orders inside this cage. I need to fight. I need to kill the invaders.
No, it's okay. Don't need to think about that stuff right now. Really. The only reason you feel like you need to is because of what we've done to you.
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. Do you want me to stay in my cage and do nothing? If that is your order, I will obey it.
Sure, let's go with that. I'm sorry it has to be like this, but bear with it a little longer, okay?
Understood. I will remain here on standby until further notice.
Left the courtyard without coming to any conclusions. I still didn't think Ava killing Shoma meant we should kill her. It was our fault she was like this in more ways than one. We were the ones who started this war, after all. Someone's death had brought a lot of stuff into focus, something I've been tried not to think about, namely what we'd done to Ava. We were trampling her dignity, treating her like a thing instead of a person. This was war and humanity's future was on the line. I knew that, but did that really make it okay to do something so cruel to a living, thinking person? Oh, it doesn't. What we're doing isn't right. By my worries, I somehow managed to slip into a light, restless sleep. 66.
66. Hang on.
Get ready for your 66th day of active service here at last. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the Be ready to give you...
That morning I decided to go see Ava again. I couldn't explain why, but I felt like I needed to talk to her some more.
How are you feeling today, Ava?
My physical condition is the same as ever.
That's good. Those restraints aren't hurting you, are they?
I am fine. They are a little tight around my chest, though.
Oh, right. Sorry. I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
I stayed to talk with Ava for a while. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I could really call it a conversation. I wasn't talking to the real Ava after all. It was just what was left of her after Siri had removed any part of her personality that might have given us some trouble. That got me thinking, what was the real Ava like? Not Ava the enemy commander, but Ava the Futuran, the person. What had her personality been like before? What kind of life did she live? Who were the people she cared about the most?
Ava, did you have a family before? Somebody you wanted to protect?
I was just thinking out loud. I wasn't really expecting a reply. But my question had an effect on her.
Family.
Oh boy.
Huh? Ava! Ava! What is it? What's the matter?
Stop it! No!
Ava! Ava, please get a hold of yourself!
Something wrong here. Ava jerked around. She slumped over motionless like a puppet whose strings had been cut. Hey, Millie.
Ava?
Yeah, Rip Shoma.
Hey, Millie.
Hello.
Hey,
Welcome to suffering.
She's still breathing. She must have passed out. But why did this happen?
well, you brought up family. Should I tell the others about it? No, they'll just think she went berserk again. They're already looking for reasons to execute her. I better stay quiet. As I stood there looking down at her, Ava's lips parted ever so slightly.
Mune.
Oh.
Yeah?
Stuck to my decision, I didn't tell anyone about Ava's strange behavior. When she woke up again, she'd gone back to normal. Well, normal for her. Couldn't stop thinking about what she'd said when she passed out. Was again commune? Could that be someone's name? I feel like someone it seems like asking about her family was what triggered that weird reaction. If she mentioned commune after that, then
67.
Get ready for your 67th day! Prepare to spend another day
Hail
and
Lamar.
be ready to give your life.
still
I
awkward
seem to have
between
a
me and
lot
the
of
rest of
fun
the team.
recording all these.
Like, yes, I think we're still awkward between me and the rest of the team. I went to the cafeteria and a little later than usual, and I wouldn't run it, so I run it then.
Huh?
Alright, no one's here. True, I was staying out of everyone's way right now, but none of them were actively seeking me out either. It had been like that ever since I saved Ava. I didn't blame them for being mad at me. I was largely responsible for Shoma's death. I don't have anything to do today, but I'm still worried about Ava. Maybe I'll go check on her again.
Ah.
Oh, hey, no. You want to talk to Ava a lot lately, huh? I guess is that a problem? Problem exactly. Don't take this the wrong way, but I think you should stop.
Huh?
Don't tell what you're thinking. What happened wasn't Ava's fault. It's just because of brainwashing. If you keep this up, people might get the wrong idea. Think about how it looks. Zoe's right, of course. She summed up the whole situation pretty well. Seeing me go to talk to Ava every day wouldn't be unusual for the others to start being suspicious of me. Thanks for the warning. Sorry, what I'm saying must sound heartless. I mean, all Ava has right now. Stop going to see her. She'll be the target of everyone's hate. No one I'd rather that happen than see everyone turn on you. I had to say something. Now she's doing her best to be honest and considerate. She's such a good person, better than I've ever been. Oh, really, thank you, but I'm gonna keep seeing it. I'm not doing it for her. This is the only way I could deal with my guilt. Both for getting Shoma killed and for making Ava the way she is. Even for the fact that humanity are the ones trying to take the future ends home from her. I've been complicit for so much horrible stuff, it feels like the guilt is going to crush me. Talking to Ava helps. Conversation drifted into an uneasy silence. I turned to and left the cafeteria. Nozomi didn't try to stop me. Went to the courtyard to talk to Ava again. It's fine. God, if I took the end already. As usual, she answered all my questions with a dull, emotionless look on her face. In spite of that, when I talked to her, the miasma guilt clogging my heart was a little more manageable. In the end, I was still using her, just in a different way from her.
It looks like it's getting late. I'd better head back for the day.
Understood. Goodbye, Mr. Sumino.
Looks kind of restless. Is he trying to tell me
Ava,
something?
is there something on your mind?
Mr. Sumino, why are you being so nice to me? I'm just a possession for you to use as you see fit.
I don't want to treat you like a possession anymore, even if it's not by your own choice. You're still an ally I entrust my life to on the battlefield, and we've done something truly terrible to you. That's the reason things have ended up like this. But for what it's worth, I want to do whatever I can for you.
For me?
The words would probably have rung false if I were speaking to the real Ava. If I really cared about her, I would have released her and let her go back to her own people. Since I couldn't do that, I was trying to make myself feel better by offering something else, a token gesture to help lighten my guilt.
Ava, I know it's probably pointless to ask, but is there anything you'd like to do?
Me? I want to kill invaders.
No, I mean, outside of battle. There's gotta be something, right? Is there, say, anyone you really miss right now?
The same way I miss Carl.
You said someone's name last time. Commune. Do you know who that is?
Mune.
The moment she heard the name, Ava's face went pale.
Oh no, not again.
Oh crap. I wish I had mentioned that name now, but there was no taking it back. Ava began rushing around like she had last time. With one very important difference.
Where am I? How did I get here?
Oh,
What the?
wait, is she...
My head! No! Stop! Get out of my head!
Gotta be kidding. The brainwashing's wearing off? Ava's eyes had changed. Gone from beast-like confusion to fear and suspicion. The same way she looked when I tried to talk to her the first time before Siri took her away for his emergency treatment.
Please! No! No more! Don't mess with my head again! Why are you doing this? How can you be so cruel?
Ava, please, you have to calm down. I'm not going to do anything to you, I promise.
Probably didn't sound very convincing, but I was desperate.
You have to stop yelling, though. If the others hear you, we could be in big trouble.
You won't do anything? That's a lie! Why would I believe anything you say?
Now that Siri's not here to operate the machine, Ava's brainwashing is gone for good. But if Kiriko and the others find out she's her own self again...
Listen to me, Ava. You were brainwashed. It's only just wearing off now. But if the rest of my team realize that, they'll kill you for sure. I don't want that to happen. I know this must be hard for you to believe, but please, just trust me on this. I'm trying to save your life.
Save my life. Oh, wait. You're...
Frantic pleading finally got through to her and she began to calm down. She was no longer looking at me with outright animosity, but that fear and unease in her eyes hadn't gone away.
I think I'm starting to remember. It's like something out of a nightmare. A me who wasn't me.
Oh no.
You're... Takumi Sumino, leader of the Special Defense Unit.
You remember what happened while you were brainwashed?
Only a little. It's coming back to me, but it's still fuzzy.
Oh, frack.
Did you mean what you said just
The
now?
problem.
You really want to save me?
I mean, be nice.
I do. Please, believe me.
I know it was such a subtle change that it was easy to miss, but Ava's caution seemed to ease up a little.
After you took me prisoner, your commanding officer, Sire, he brainwashed me. Now that I've broken free of it, the risks of letting me live outweigh the benefits. It's like you said. If the others find out, it could be the end for me.
Still afraid, but she's thinking rationally. This is the real Ava, huh? She was a commander, so I guess it's no surprise that she'd be able to handle herself in a crisis. Feels like I'm seeing a whole new side of her, though.
But that begs the question. Are you really going to keep this a secret from your allies?
Best...
If I can, then yes. I'll try.
You'd betray your own team for me?
No, I wouldn't put it that way. I'm just as loyal to them as I always have been. It's more like, even if our people are at war, as individuals, there's no need for you and me to hate each other, right?
So this is your way of easing your guilt for brainwashing me?
Yeah.
That right away immediately.
I mean, yeah.
Well, all right. I'll do as you say. For now.
Thanks, Ava.
What am I going to do with her now, though? I don't have any kind of concrete plan. I'll have to think of something. I shouldn't stick around her too much longer. If people start to get too suspicious, this will all be forgotten.
We'll talk about what we're going to do next tomorrow. If anyone else tries to speak to you before then.
I know. I'll pretend I'm still brainwashed. But don't worry. You're the only one who comes to see me anyway.
Ava smiled sadly, reluctantly. I walked away, leaving her locked up in the cage for another day.
Boy.
I expected Ava to break out of her brainwashing, and so completely too. It'd be a big problem. Keeping a secret like this won't be easy. Why didn't it happen now, though? How did should she do it? Gee, I wonder. She's been acting a little strange lately, but that only started at the end of our last battle. Or when she absorbed Shoma's cryptoglobin. Would doing that make Ava strong enough to break free of series programming? It's not impossible, I guess. Either way, I'm the only one who made the choice to save her and set all this in motion. Even prepared for what this could mean for me. But depending on how I handle this, I might end up in a worse position than ever. That doesn't matter, I made my decision, and I had to take responsibility for it. 68.
68. Ding dong.
Get ready for your 68th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another.
Yeah,
Be ready to give your lives to protect our.
I'm just curious about how the did they just do all those in a, 1 week day or 1 week or so, or they'd be like, all right, okay, this is day 7. All right, give a few different ones. Okay, all right, because I doubt they had okay, a mood for every single day.
Yeah.
That would be insane if it was that micromanaged. Simple breakfast in the cafeteria made it my way to the. Actually, I was going to talk to Ava about the future.
Takumi Samino.
Yeah, allowing emotion to show on her face again.
You're late. You ought to consider how I feel, waiting for you all alone.
Despite a rebuke, she seemed more relaxed now, almost like she was warming up to me.
Sorry. I didn't want to look like I was in too much of a hurry and risk tipping anyone off.
I know. I was just trying to make you feel bad.
I guess I deserve that much, at the very least.
We are enemies after all. You and I, we're enemies. Invaders. And the invaded.
Stared me intently, her gaze burned with a dozen warring emotions. Anger, hatred, grief, and more besides.
Why did you attack us? If you'd never come to Futurum, none of this would have happened.
I won't make excuses. I know that we're the ones who started this war now.
No, I didn't mean to blame you personally. You didn't know. You were told you were fighting to protect your friends and family.
Yeah. If I had to put a name to the emotion on Ava's face now, I'd call it pity, compassion, maybe. Yes, in her eyes, we were just misled soldiers made to fight in a war we didn't fully understand.
So, what's going to happen to me now?
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I'm not necessarily expecting you to set me free, but it would be nice to know.
At the very least, I can promise I won't tell anyone you're back to your old self. They hate you enough as it is.
Hate me? Isn't that a little excessive? They didn't treat me this way or make me wear these strange clothes before. Why did things change so suddenly?
Huh?
Something seemed odd about Ava's attitude. Could it be...
Ava, do you remember a member of our team named Shoma? Shoma Genzaki.
Oh, sorry. Be right back.
remember. He used to come see me in my cage and help me out with little everyday things. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him in a while. What's happened to him?
Well, I was right.
Oh.
Ava doesn't remember killing
Oh,
Shoma.
boy.
She did say her memory was still fuzzy. What now? Should I tell her? No, the shock might be too much for her, but I've got to tell her something.
You've gone pale. Oh no. Did he?
He died. In battle.
Oh,
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
it's too absurd for me to hide the truth completely. But at least I was able to hold back the most important detail for now.
He was kind to me, even when I was a prisoner. I got the feeling that he just wasn't made for war.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
He
you
was a
were,
good guy.
You're kind of right, Ava.
and a much braver, kinder person than he
Yes,
ever
yes,
gave himself
but-
credit for.
You've had it hard too, haven't you?
Well, I mean, but with a kind of sympathy that I instinctively knew it was sincere. Even shut up in his cage behind enemy lines, she still found it hard to consider my feelings. Obviously, Shelma wasn't the only kind, brave soul around
You're not
here.
worried about me, are you? I'm the one responsible for killing all your friends.
Friends? Oh, do you mean the other heroes?
I mean, they weren't friends. They were all jerks.
We fought on the same side, but I wouldn't call them friends. They certainly didn't think of me that way.
Oh.
I didn't ask to be chosen by the power of God. If it weren't for that, I would never have gone to war in the first place. I never wanted to be a hero.
Well, that I finally understood. Ava and I may have been on different sides, born on different planets, but we were basically the same. Neither of us wanted to fight or kill other people. But with our homes and families on the line, we left with no choice. We didn't choose this life, it was chosen
It's
for
the
us.
same for all of you, isn't it? I understood that once I saw you outside of battle. You don't really want to fight either. It's too bad we had to meet like this. In another time and place, we might have been...
Well, Ava couldn't bring herself to finish that sentence. I didn't say anything to comfort her either, I just stared into her big, sad eyes. After a while, I checked again to make sure no one was watching and made my way back inside. Those kids probably watching. I mean, there's gotta be someone keeping an eye on him. Like, I don't remember what she did to show this to be bad. That should have said the commanders are forbidden to absorb another cryptoglobin. Whenever Ava does remember, she won't have to deal with the guilt of killing someone who didn't observe it. Breaking one of her people's most serious religious taboos, too. Do that to her. I better keep it a secret a little longer. So those were my own thoughts that I didn't notice someone else coming down the hallway toward me until they spoke up. Takumi! Hey, Tsubasa. Feels like a while since we talked to her. Are you okay? You look kind of pale. I'm fine. I didn't get enough sleep last night, that's all. In here, but I'm one step closer to fixing C right now. Oh, so the repairs are going well. Yep, Moko and some of the others went out to find me a bunch of useful materials. And Yugabu found a bunch of data, schematics, and stuff in the war room to be here. How long do you think you'll be until you can fix them? The way things are going now, probably just 3 more days. I didn't exactly like the guy, but he was useful to have around. I think she understands it too. If it appears his theory got destroyed, you know, I'm worried about it. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the cafeteria. Got a few up before I keep working. See ya. Well, there's our time limit. I parted ways with Tsubasa and went back to my room feeling more uneasy than ever. Oh boy. Sounds like she really is going to fix Siri. Now things are looking really bad. If Siri comes back and hears Ava's been acting strange, he's sure to look her into the cause thoroughly. And the fact that the brainwashing come undone is bound to come out. Tsubasa should be done in another 3 days. That makes Dave something on my time. And leave me a lot of time, but what should I do? Nice.
Nice.
Up and out! Get ready for your 69th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your life.
What? What? No. What? No metal music this time? I feel ripped off. Like, I want.
How many other lies I've been told by the council?
We discussed the situation from different angles, and she told me a little more about Futrum and its people. We talked, I gradually became aware of something. I was enjoying myself. Being here with her, talking about whatever came to my head, to our heads, a nice way to get away from everything.
You know, the more you tell me, I get the feeling Futurans and Earthlings aren't so different after all.
I know. It's not just how we look, but our culture and history is similar too. Maybe we share a common ancestor somewhere in the distant past.
Sounds like something out of a sci-fi story.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be all that strange at this point.
Suddenly stopped talking, and a look of profound sorrow crossed her face.
Is something wrong?
I know that telling you about this won't do me any good, but I was thinking about my daughter.
Oh.
Daughter? You have kids?
Do I look too young to be a mother?
Oh.
Well, technically she is adopted.
Right,
Her name is Commune. She's only a little girl, but she's very smart.
So that was. So she was remembering.
Her birth parents tried to oppose Veshness and were executed.
That explains.
She
that.
killed them right in front of her.
Oh.
Commune
wait,
has
Veshness,
suffered
not
so
her.
much already. I just want her to be happy. Don't look so worried. We may be apart now, but I'm sure God is watching over her.
You know, I've been meaning to ask about that too. The god that you believe in on this planet. What kind of deity are they?
I can tell you some of our legends, for starters. Long ago, God gave Futurum the boxes of blessings and calamity.
Blessings? Calamity.
7 boxes of blessings that could grant any wish, and 6 boxes of calamity that would bring disaster when opened. It's said that God's power is what gave the boxes such frightening potential. After they appeared, that same power brought about a long period of peace. We still believe that those chosen to wield it are closer to God than others. But when this war started, everything changed. Our divine powers are no longer used simply to protect others, but to actively slaughter our enemies as well. My sister, that is, Veshness, was at the forefront of that change in attitude. Commune's birth parents tried to stop her, so she killed them.
Saw fear, sadness, and powerlessness reflected in Ava's eyes. I was still getting used to seeing her express so much
My
emotion.
poor Commune. Fate hasn't been kind to her. Even now, she can't be truly free. Even if I'm just a replacement for the mother she lost, I still want to give her all of the love I can.
As a replacement, somehow I doubted that one. Ava talked about Commune, her whole being radiated love. That kind of love is that only a real mother could feel. In her likeness seemed to make everything fall into place, and the last of my doubts disappeared.
Listen, Ava. I've made up my mind.
I stood in front of the cage so I could look at her in the eye. Face
I'm going to
face.
get you out of here.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. So long as you're at this school, you'll never be safe. Sooner or later, you'll be seen as a potential threat and executed, or brainwashed again.
Wait, it amounted to this Ava disappearing forever. I didn't want that. For some reason, I don't think Shelma would have either.
You really mean it, don't you? But what about you, Takumi? If you let me go, won't you be treated as a traitor?
I'll figure something out. Maybe I can make it look like an accident.
I don't understand. Why are you willing to go that far for my sake?
I didn't have an answer for her, not what I could put into words anyway. camaraderie I felt for Ava before the sympathy I felt for her now. Instead of being part of an invading force, they were all driving me in the same direction. Maybe that wasn't much of a reason. Maybe it was all the reason I needed.
I guess it's because this war isn't what I thought it was. Knowing what I do now, I just can't justify it anymore. That's why it's so important to me to do the right thing in other ways, if I can. That's really all there is to it.
And the right thing is saving me.
Saving you and reuniting you with Commune. And I don't want to stop there either. Talking to you has made me realize how alike we all are. You and Commune can find other common ground between our planets. I'm sure of it. I'll try to find something on this side too. Maybe then we can stop the fighting and end this war peacefully. Maybe I'm being hypocritical or naive. Maybe I'll be treated as a traitor. But I don't care about that. I just want to follow my heart and do what I believe is right.
Takumi, thank you.
Just like that, my future had been decided. Now I knew what I had to do. It was best to do it sooner rather than later. Get everything ready today and carry out the plan tomorrow. They said me I was going to set Ava free. Oh, hey, Takumi. Guess what? I actually fixed the right earlier than I thought I would. Weird, right?
Yeah.
I got up early before the morning announcement. I went over everything in my mind one last time, then headed to Ava's cage. First, I handed her a small knife to cut her restraints with. I moved my arms and legs again. Those ropes really were tight around my chest. He mentioned that all that's left now is to unlock the cage. But knowing Hiroko and the others, they'll probably have some kind of extra security in place to tip them off if it's open. So when I do, I'm gonna get out of here as fast as you can. I want to do this. I would have gave for a few moments. It's fine. Too late for second thoughts now. I've come this far. I'm not backing down. Truly grateful. So negotiation might not be possible while Veshness is still in charge. Do what I can. What happens to me from here on, I'm gonna forget what you've done. Say something clever, something meaningful, but I knew I'd never do justice to all the complex, confusing things I was feeling. Instead, I fumbled with the key I got from the war room and thrust it into the lock. It's weird, it's not open. The key won't fit. Oh, they changed the frickin' lock! Sure it's the right key. It's the right one, alright. I just switched it with a dummy. Hiroko?
We've been found out.
Rick.
In a flash, 3 more figures appeared and surrounded me. Such a pity. I didn't. You'd really try to release the prisoner. Could you let her get inside your head? You're supposed to be the leader here. You didn't want to believe it either. So now that we caught you in the act, we can't let this slide. Betrayed us, Takumi. Hey, wait, I'm accepting you as a leader anymore. What's going on? How did you guys know? Frick! You got bigger things to worry about. You've really done it now. Why I thought the repairs weren't done yet. Why is this that good? Hey, to hurry, your beloved commanding officer's back in better than ever. Frick! Why do I keep opening my dang mouth?
You just had to say something.
Good thing too. I was just in time to stop you from making a terrible mistake. It seems like Ava stepped out of her brainwashing all on her own too. Did absorbing Genzaki's Glowgum give you the strength to do that? I wonder. What are you talking about? Stop it, Siri. Don't tell her! You mean you don't remember, Ava? You killed Genzaki and sucked him dry. Thinking his cryptoglobe made your own power of God stronger. Strong enough to break through my brainwashing. This isn't good. When Ava finds out what she did, she'll... power gets to the power of God? Yeah, I think if I only hit the taboo... No. You killed an irreplaceable member of the Special Defense Unit. The least you could do is remember him. That's enough, Sierra. Restraining Takumi comes first. Restraining me? Sorry, man, but we can't risk you running around trying something like this again. It was a favor.
Inspirational!
It was a favor, come quietly, okay? I really don't want to fight you. It's 4 against 1. You don't seriously think you can win with odds like that, do you? 4 of them began to close in on me. That's what it's a lie. Ava won't shoot like this. Even if she got out, she's no position to run or defend herself. Right when I was about to give up hope. There was a sound of an explosion and blinding light flooded my vision. Flash grenade, but who could have thrown it? Here, Takumi, hurry. You! Still dazzled by the light, I took hold of his hand and let him lead me away. After a terrifying few seconds of running blind, vision could start to fade. Somehow we made it all the way to the schoolyard. What are you doing here?
Well, really.
She looks like they lost him. It's a good thing Carrara left a bunch of traps lying around her room. Ado, why? It wasn't just me, Ado had to say, but he somehow got Ava out of her cage and brought her with us. You got lucky, Takumi. When you moved my cage away from Ava's, it caused some kind of fault with the electromagnetic equipment. I could have escaped at any time, I just chose not to. I lost interest after you let me live a second time. I planned to stay put and watch the conclusion to your ugly, loathsome lives. But then I happened to hear a rumor that you were going to betray the team to me. I doubt you happened to hear anything from where your cage was moved to. Well, I'll leave that part to your imagination. The point is, once I heard about that, I couldn't remain passive anymore. While you were busy in the courtyard just now, I snuck out and got the real key from the war room. And while the others were blinded, I opened up Ava's cage and let her out. Okay, but why would you save the two of us? You're out allying yourself with Ava, aren't you? That means you're an enemy of humanity now. And you know, I hate humanity. But no, that's not what I was trying to do. Perhaps not, but that's what everyone is going to think. That's why I had to step in and save you. Not that it's going to help your case very much. He's right. It was bad enough that the others found out I was helping Ava, but if they also think I'm working with Ato, well, good luck here on. Consider this a parting gift. A knapsack that had been lying on the ground nearby. I packed a set of Ava's battle gear and some light rations, as well as your infuser, Takumi. Now that things have reached this point, neither of you are going to be welcome here. But oh, you're right. I left the fire extinguisher near the wall of fire. You need to get out of here. Are you sure about this? Ava hadn't quite recovered from the shock of hearing what she'd done yet. She calmed down a little now, although she wouldn't say it, she seemed worried. It's fine, Ava. It's just me that I need to get to reunite you with the community in person. And after that, I can figure out a way to open up peace talk. This might actually be better for us. Let's have this work together. There's never a dull moment with you around, Takumi. Personally, I think any attempts to negotiate with humanity are doomed to failure. But I'll at least hope that you end your life in a way that has meaning for you. What are you going to do, Ato? I'll stay here. It's not like I have anywhere else to go. Besides, it might be fun to see how long this school lasts without you here. Okay, well, thanks again. Don't mention it. Really, don't. Your gratitude makes my skin crawl. You better leave before they come after you. Right. Come on, Ava, let's go. Okay. So Ava and I ran, leaving Last Defense Academy behind us. I looked back once, one final look at the school. The moment I thought I saw Kara was standing there, seeing us off with a melancholy look on her face.
Well, you're officially on the run now.
There he goes. Didn't you want to say anything to him? No, it's fine. If this is what Takumi wants, there's nothing more to say. You worked so hard to save him, though. Are you sure you want to keep it a secret? You even begged me for my help and let me out of my cage, and even went and found the real key, all for him. This is what they call unselfish love. You'll have to forgive me. I've never understood that kind of thing. No, it's not it. It's honestly, I'm not sure how to feel. We have to fight if we want to survive, but so long as we keep fighting, other people will suffer. In a situation like this, I have no idea what's right or wrong, but no one does. I think that's part of why Takumi is leaving. He can't think of the future as just the enemy anymore. That's how he feels. I won't stand in his way or force him to stay and fight against his will. All I want is for Takumi to press forward and trust his decision, just like he always has.
Aww. You're not officially a fugitive.
I think the team leader of the Special Defense Unit would run off with an enemy commander. If Tomino follows Atsugi's lead and starts fighting on their side instead, it could be a problem. We're better off detonating the bomb in him now, so that doesn't. Wait a moment, Zirai. You'll stop at me, Shida? What gives? From Vegeta's point of view, Ava is already a traitor. I can't imagine the invaders welcoming her or talking with open arms. And when you factor in how inhospitable the rest of the planet is, the two of them probably won't live very long on their own. Give them enough time and they'll be begging to be allowed back into the school.
Yeah.
What, you think you can afford to just wait for them to come crawling back? they'll effectively be acting as decoys while they're out there. They might even kill some of our enemies for us. What if Meshness kills Takumi and takes his cryptoglobe, and beating her is going to be hard enough already? We don't have much chance of winning without Shoma, Ava, and Takumi anymore anyway. I don't think Takumi deserted us without good reason. Either he has a plan. Yep, either. He has a plan, I'm certain of it. What kind of plan? I don't know, but I do know he was best for us in his own way. Can't do that if you kill him now. Why not take a chance at him figuring something out? Also, a reminder, we could have left you the way you were before. We didn't have to. You can consider this your way of returning the favor. Oh, well, I never have pegged you for the sentimental type. She said, huh? Thought you were all about strategy and logic. Yeah, sure, why not? You won me over with your honeyed words. I guess it's always better to bet on the slim chance than no chance at all. And let's face it, the way things are now, humanity needs every chance it can get.
Oh.
Certainly do.
Oh. Take your progress. Well, you are now a fugitive.
Yay.
That I probably should get going because it's getting late.
Alright.
I
Happy
guess.
night.
Alright. See ya.
Ava and I wandered through the ruin after abandoned ruin. That was all we found, no matter where we went. The merciless heat in the day and cruel cold at night slowly but surely ate away our energy. Day 72. I swear, if we wake up one of these days and I hear the bing bong, then I'm just gonna freak the frick out. At some point, we stopped walking and just stood in place like statues. All around it was nothing but ruins and rubble. I didn't have the energy to move another inch forward. Be prepared for the fact that I might die back when I defied Siri and saved Ava. Now it looks like our escape has only brought us a few days reprieve. Needless to say, dying so far away from school meant I'd die for good. I'm sorry that you have to suffer like this. You should be punished for God's law, and now you're paying the price. It's a little late for that now. I told you before, didn't I? I made my choice, and I'm sticking to it. You don't regret it? I looked at Ava, her face pale and washed with exhaustion. It hurt from how cracked my lips were, but I did it anyway. I made a lot of choices since this war began, choices I can never take back. If I had to be honest, I got a ton of regrets about all of them, but not this one. For once, I know I made the right decision. We may be from different worlds, and we may have started on different sides. But being here with you, even like this, it makes me happy. You're such a fool. Such a wonderful fool. Ava and I stood there, by the merciless wind and dust storms, leaning on each other for support. Each other. That was all we had now. Aww. Morning, like, morning found us still standing there, surrounded by the desolate remains of future and civilization. Which day was it again? 74? Rations Ado had given up were getting low. We were going to run out of water soon. This barren wasteland wasn't likely to offer us any way to top up our supply either. None of the buildings had anything edible left inside them. We were just lucky we didn't run into any invaders. In a way, being killed by the very planet my people had tried to invade was probably a fitting end for me. You to meet her too. Hey, don't be like that. It could still happen. If I said I knew it was a vain hope. And it was a big place that we didn't even know if Ava's daughter was still alive out there somewhere. Even if she was, the two of us no longer had it in us to go and find her. What we could do now was stay put and wait for death to claim us. We made it to day 175. I thought we had anyway. I might have lost count. My eyes hurt from the blazing sun shining onto my face. Guess that meant I was on the ground now, lying face up. I didn't know how long I've been like that. I couldn't see myself getting up again anytime soon.
Ava.
Me.
I broke out Ava's name and she answered me. That was the only sign I had we were both still alive. I forced my arm to move and reached out in her direction her voice had come from. Slowly. My fingers met hers sooner than I was expecting. She'd reached out for me.
I'm going to try to think about this the same way you do. This isn't punishment for violating a taboo. It's just where my choices have led me.
Ava.
talking to you. Being saved by you, the time we've spent together. It's... I don't know how to explain it, but somehow, when I'm with you, I feel at peace. If this is how I die, here, with your hand in mine, maybe it won't be so bad.
I had a sense that Ava had closed her eyes. I didn't like where this was going. Chill right down my spine. I him again, but this time there was no reply. At the end, this was always where we were headed, right from the time we left the school. Ava, I wanted you to live. I couldn't. I wanted to feel like I protected something, someone important. But it's over now. Everything's fading. It's all going dark. 76. 77. 78.
78.
Takumi. Wake up, Takumi. Out of that voice, I opened my eyes. Where am I? Takumi, you're awake. Oh, thank goodness. Myself laying on a simple bed with Ava looking down at me with an expression of profound relief. Ava, are we still alive? I raised my tired head and looked around. We weren't in the ruins where we passed out. This felt like somewhere completely different. Someone arrived to save us right at the last minute. Saved us. Who would do that? You're awake. This is certainly a relief. Might have made it if it wasn't for you. Thank you so much. Yoon. Not be so modest, Mother. You've been nursing him around the clock as well. He may have come first, but I wish you'd be more careful. Ava, did you think this girl is? I'm Ava's daughter, Kim Yoon. It's nice to meet you, Kim. Mother has told me a lot about you. We're very fortunate to have saved both your lives. Welcome to the Rebellion headquarters. Rebellion? It's a long story, but you should have some warm soup. Now that you mentioned it, that'd be great. I'm starving. Well, I dug into the hot food I had in days. Kim told me what was going on. The people of future Earth had war years, generations even. The future in society had become a military dictatorship where Veshtas, ruling by right of her abnormally strong cryptoglobin. Power of God she'd been blessed with made her a hero among heroes, someone who had saved the planet from certain doom countless times. But all that power got to her head. She started eliminating anyone who opposed her or dared to disagree with her policies. Veshtas, every living future was a potential weapon to use in the war against us. Those grotesque monsters and cultivators, they'd all just be regular people once. Then he still opposed what Veshtas was doing, but they couldn't do it so openly. That was why they formed this underground resistance group, the Rebellion. Our commune had assumed control of the Rebellion. As its only cryptoglobin user, she was a natural choice. So it's gotta be tough. A tough job for a little girl like her. But as the Rebellion lacks the power to engage the Supreme Commander and her force directly, any resistance we offer is but a drop in the ocean. Even my divine power is ill-suited for battle. On the bright side, that means Veshtas has largely ignored us in favor of more immediate threats, like me and my friends. Indeed, the hero-class fighters have all been sent to assail your base rather than hunt us down. Then why don't we work together? None of us wanted this war to continue. We could stop the Blast Defense Academy from raising the planet and take down Veshtas too. We might just be able to live in peace. It's a pleasant thought, but we have no hope of defeating Veshtas. As for your academy, do you really think you could destroy it? Do you bring yourself to fight your former ally? No, I knew very well I couldn't do that, not so long as I had this bomb inside me. Do not forget, your kind are the hated invaders who have laid waste to our planet. Yeah, of course. Oh, but you are different, Takumi. As one who saved my mother's life, I have nothing but gratitude for you. You looked at me with genuine affection. Ava must have been playing up my good points while I was still unconscious. Still, if Veshtas defeats your old team, she will surely come after us next. I hate to say this, but our best chance may be for Veshtas and the Blast Defense Academy to destroy each other. I'm so sorry I had to shoulder this burden alone. Everything I had to keep Veshtas away from you this long. It's more than enough, Mother. I'm just happy I get to see your smiling face again. Not to mention, having the two of you here will provide quite the morale boost. You sure you want me to? Of course, the rebellion is a refuge for anyone on the run from Veshness. Besides, what kind of daughter would I be if I turned away a man my mother favors so highly? Favors? It's not exactly a honeymoon resort, but please do make yourselves at home here. Excuse me, I think you've misunderstood. Oh, I understand all too well, Mother. Come, let me show you your tent. Due to supply issues, we will both have to stay in the same tent together, but I'm sure that won't be a problem for you.
I mean, if you insist.
Oh, Lord. Oh no. Mother brought a boyfriend home, and now. Oh, Lord.
And now all of a sudden the daughter is on the idea.
Oh, and now she's stripping us so hard. Shall we? Yeah, I guess we should. Awkwardness aside, that was the start of mine and Ava's life with the rebellion. Our final deadline, day 100, was getting closer, but our bodies needed time to heal and recover. Not being used to future and people or customs, I felt a little out of place at first, but Ava did her best to help me get used to it in any way she could. With all the time we were spending together, the vague feelings I had for Ava began to develop into something more definite. I couldn't deny them anymore, so the days passed by one after another. Day 93. The wind was gentle that morning. It felt like the kind of day where you could relax and go with the flow. Way out on the horizon, the mountains outward underneath an endless azure blue sky. It was a kind of scenery I could never have dreamed back in the complex. I sat outside our tent for a while, just marveling at the sight of it. Living here was nice. It was quiet. Time passed by without me really noticing. Even with the occasional invader attack, they were never too much for Ava and me to deal with. It wasn't like that last Defense Academy where it felt like we won every battle by the skin of our teeth. I wonder how everyone is doing back at the school. I bet they're still fighting hard. Oh, Takumi, you're out here, huh? Ava emerged from our tent and sat next to me. Were you thinking about your friends again? Yeah, not good thoughts either. Just that it's thanks to them fighting all the tough battles that we can live so comfortably here. According to community scouting parties, several more squads have been sent to protect the school since we escaped. They're probably doing everything they can just to get by, dying, getting revived, dying again. Despite knowing that more than feeling sorry for them or guilty for not helping, I just feel happy. I want things to stay the way they are. I like my peaceful life here with you. I don't want it to end. It's not fair I get to be happy with when the others are going through hell. It should bother me. I'm a terrible person. I was their leader, but I ran off and abandoned them. And when I started shaking, and not because I was cold, Ava took my trembling hands and her and drew me into a warm embrace, comforting like what a crying child. Of course he don't want to fight anymore. Of course he wants to be happy. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to feel bad about it. Besides, I'm pretty terrible myself. I'll have my precious daughter to shoulder a burden she's far too young to bear. Not only that, I also broke one of my people's most sacred laws.
Even if I can't take your sins away, I can at least lament mine with you. We're both guilty of awful things. So why not comfort each other in our guilt?
I didn't know what to say. What could I say? In all likelihood, these 100 days were about to end just like that. Just like the last, with Shion's undying flames scorching the planet and destroying everything in their path. The only way our peaceful lives could continue if Last Defense Academy fell. The mean suggestion that we hope Veshness and the Special Defense Unit wipe each other out had seemed heartless at the time. Deep down, I think part of me felt that way too. I'm back inside, it's cold out. Let Ava lead me away back into our tent. In the bottom of my heart, all I wanted was to live with her like this, always. I knew that wouldn't happen. Everything was going to change as soon. I could feel it inside with me, with a cold, hard certainty I struggled to ignore. Or I was wandering around the rebellion camp. Kamian called me out. Listen, you certainly seem like you had a good time last night. Like, quit kidding around. Is my relationship with your mom just one big joke to you? The two of you are so close these days, after all. Probably I'm a little jealous. You're always so mature and level-headed. You feel like her sister than her daughter sometimes. In all seriousness, I'm happy for her. I've never seen Mother smiles the way she does around you before. Her life has been so full of worry and unwanted obligations. She's never really had the chance to. Had a pretty tough one. Yeah, she never wanted to fight, but after being chosen by God's power, she had a little choice. Not to mention her own sister as the Supreme Commander. She's being used and exploited at every turn. But now it feels like she really is living on her own life. Thanks to you, Jimmy. Come on, if anything, giving her like being a student commune, although fighting her way back to commune was what had made Ava beg us to spare her life after all. I know my mother loved me very much. I never doubted that. But is it because we are so close that I can tell you are special to her too? Special? Mother and I are parent and child. We could never be equal partners. That's kind of a lot of pressure, but I'll do my best not to disappoint you. You keep it up one day. I may call you father. She beats out mischievously. I couldn't tell how serious she was. But it was clear she meant it when she said she was happy for Ava. She must have been so worried about her all this time. Could Ava, Commune, and I really be a family someday? That was a nice idea. Just thinking about it made me smile. And how much happier would I be if I could make that dream a reality? Yeah, another string of peaceful days without any scuffles against invaders. That in itself wasn't a bad thing, but I had an uneasy feeling about what might be coming next. My misgivings turned out to be right on the mark. One day, Commune visited our tents, looking pale and shaken. I received a troubling report. A hero was sent to attack Last Defense Academy a few days ago. This is Dalsha, the paragon of warfare. Dalsha? Who's that? Dalsha is one of the planet's greatest warriors, strong enough to be considered warfare incarnate. He was Supreme Commander before Veshnis ousted him and locked him away. She must have left him out on the condition that he fight for her. She really is getting desperate now. There's still someone that's strong out there? We didn't fight this Dalsha guy last time. Who'd have thought Veshnis still had a trick like that up her sleeve? He and Veshnis are not exactly on good terms. Given the chance, I would have liked to invite him to join the rebellion. The school, what happened to the Special Defense Unit? They somehow managed to defeat Dalsha, though it cost your friend made of Undying Flames most of his power. God, they wanted to be so reckless. Though they won, the school sustained massive damage in the process. The Undying Flames surrounding it have disappeared too. The Wildfire's gone? I mean, Shion's dead, or did he just use up too much energy? Either way, there were two things I could be sure of. Firstly, the school had used up its last resort. Shion wouldn't be able to protect them a second time. And second, if there weren't enough Undying Flames to keep the wall up anymore, there definitely wouldn't be enough to raise the planet on day 100. One of my major concerns had effectively disappeared. That didn't matter to me. What about the others? Are they okay? Did they survive the battle? I can't tell you that. All my spies could glean was that the building itself had taken heavy damage. I don't like the sound of that. As long as everyone stayed on school grounds, they could be brought back if they died. If the infirmary was taken out of commission, though, all bets would be off. Of course, I had no reason to think that was a part of the school that it damaged, but Veshnis is bound to notice the absence of the protective wall. He will probably mount his final attack on the Academy soon. One final bloodbath to destroy the invaders that caused the planet so much grief. She said she'll want to finish the job herself. It's just the kind of person she is. What is the rebellion going to do? We will watch how it plays out, but that is all as I told you before, we are not warriors. The best we could do is hope that both threats neutralize each other. I didn't have any right to criticize Commune's judgment. Not so long ago, I probably would have said the same thing if it meant I could keep my peaceful life here. Sorry, you two. I'd like to be alone for a while. I left the tent and went outside to think. Are you... 96. Awake or asleep, I got no rest. A confusing mishmash of emotions was warring inside me. On one hand, there was my concern for my friends, feeling that I couldn't sit here and do nothing while they were in trouble. And on the other, the urge to stay out of it and to just hunker down and wait for the end to come. I kept going back and forth, first feeling one way, then the other. And on and on it went. Awake or sleep, I got no rest. 97. Ever since I heard the news about the school, I've been caught in an endless nightmare. It kept me awake at night. It haunted me in my dreams. There was no escape. I knew going back now wouldn't change anything. I knew that. I was a traitor after all. They'd probably detonate the bomb in my body the moment they saw me. I was happy here. I had a life with Ava that was actually worth living. The choice should have been clear, really. There was no choice at all. But why did I still feel so conflicted? What was I going to do?
98.
Commune came to wake me up that morning, looking more small and vulnerable than I'd ever seen her. I just received a report from one of my recon teams. A specialist is leading a massive force for mutated bioweapons toward the last Fed's Academy. It seems the time has come for them to settle things. Eva didn't actually say don't go, but it was written all over her face. Based on her projections, she will probably arrive at the school tomorrow. That's when the final battle will take place. Tomorrow. If I left now, I might still be able to make it in time, but should I? I was being completely honest with myself. I didn't want to lose the happiness I found here. If I really abandoned my friends after everything we've been through together, I had a choice to make, the last one before this war finally ended. I was going to live from here on. Should I just follow my heart? What did following my heart even mean for me? It's time to decide once and for all.
Hide your destiny, dear child. Save Last Defense Academy.
He's gonna regret it. He'll regret it either way. I made up my mind. Really, there's never been any choice but this one. I betrayed my friends for Ava, and now I was going to betray her. She and Commune would probably never forgive me for coming into their lives like this, only to abandon them. This was how it had to be. When I'd saved Ava, it was because I refused to lie to myself. I was doing the same thing here. As dawn was breaking, I got up and left the tent. I got my infuser and fire extinguisher. I won't be needing food or water. Got a pretty decent idea of which direction the school is from here. If I hurry, I should be able to get there before sunset. I thought about leaving a letter or something for Ava, but decided against it. She was going to hate me for running out of her anyway. There's no point in me muddying the water with half-hearted apologies. Better for her to forget about me and move on. I should get going. Right as I started walking, a voice called to me. We really were planning to go back home. Ava, how? I spent enough time with you to know how you think. I'm not the kind of person who could abandon his friends, but you also wouldn't want to get me involved. I might think you're indecisive or half-hearted. When it really counts, you stick to your convictions.
That's why I love you.
All right through me, huh? You mean, I'm really just surprised. For all this time together, I thought you would understand me a little better. What do you mean? I mean, I'm going with you. I'll stay by your side even if it means fighting my sister. But you can't. You should just be throwing your life away. I bit back the words, saying that would be like admitting I wasn't expecting to survive this either. Let's do this and both come back together. Our chances of success are higher with two fighters than just one. That should be obvious. What about Commune? And besides, you've got no reason to fight for humanity. They brainwashed you into killing your own people. You don't owe them anything. Not them, but you've protected me. You've shown me love. Not doing this out of guilt or pity, or because I don't know what else to do. It's the same for you, isn't it? Or were you only with me because you felt safe? No, of course not.
I don't want to stifle my feelings anymore, Takumi. My heart is telling me to go with you. For once in my life, I want to follow my heart.
Ava, I felt like such an idiot. I really had misunderstood Ava. She had her own feelings and free will trampled over first by Veshans and then by us humans. When I let her escape, it was because I wanted her to be free to make her own decisions and live her own life. But why did I never imagine that she'd choose me? Alright, let's go. You and me together until the very end.
I've waited so long to hear you say that. Ever since you let me out of my cage, this is all I've wanted. To be with you. Always.
Sounds like the matter is settled. Commune! I talked to her about it already. She's going to respect my decision. You sure you want to let your mom come with me? Aren't you hoping for the two sides to wipe each other out? Anymore, whoever wins in the end, the rebellion will find a way to defeat them. Good care of my mother, Takumi. Alright, that's what you want. Sorry, Commune. We finally found each other and now I'm leaving again. You're selfish. Grown-ups have a right to be selfish sometimes too, Mother. If you're happy, I'm happy. You have your own life to live. There's nothing wrong with trying to make it your best life you can.
Thank you, Commune. I'll always love you. My darling daughter.
I will be praying for your victory. Both of you.
And so I left the camp and made my way back toward the school, not alone like I'd originally planned, but with Ava by my side. One way or another, this battle would end the war. There was no question of that. Eventually, we reached the spot where the Wall of Fire used to be, and there it was, Last Defense Academy. It looks like this is as far as we go. Even if we lose, then the end, all that's left for me is to consume your power. We were rushed to block Vesh's attack with the last minute.
Everybody, stand back!
Guys, are you okay?
Long enough. Oh, so you two showed up after all. Just in time, too. This whole thing was starting to feel anticlimactic. Hardly worthy of my moment of triumph. What you do to the others? See for yourself, they're right over there. What's left of them, anyway. In the far corner of the schoolyard were several mummified corpses. There was a possibility all along. I prepared myself for it, but actually seeing them like this was still a shock. I think there's some more of them under the rubble somewhere. I'll devour them soon. Every bit of power brings me closer to being the new god. Yes. Lock myself at the extreme pivot, putting all my strength in the next attack. She shrugged it off like it was nothing. Didn't even scratch her. I felt the rage and despair in that attack. But a blade weighed down with so much emotion will never reach me. She delivered an attack of her own, her sword cutting through me like a hot knife through butter. She was so strong and because she had Lord of Lords slowly. Was that the best he could do? How disappointing. I won't even have to transform. Oh, this is the price I pay for being so powerful. I may as well consume you now.
Veshness!
And Ava stepped in to block Veshness' attack in the thick of time. Ava, my poor, foolish sister. Dare to speak my name with that filthy, traitorous mouth of yours. Go easy on you just because we're related. You'll suffer as painful a death as the rest of these fools. Run. I won't run, not this time. I'll face my sister. For you, I'll face any foe. You never stood up to me before, but now you'll fight for the sake of some alien male. Just how far do you need to disgrace yourself until you're satisfied, sister? First a prisoner, then a slave, now a consort. Where will it all end?
You don't get to talk to me like that. You'll never understand how I feel. You have no idea how much Takumi has done for me. He's given me a whole new life. I'll gladly use it to protect him. Even if it means fighting you.
I let loose the mighty attack. Veshness deflected it, but not in an easy as she had mine. Bring your manner looked shaken. Ava managed to surprise me. When did you get so strong? Fine, I'll give you a taste of my true power. Transform. Sister, fight me with everything you've got. I wanted to fight this battle and be able to do. I didn't want to see you, but home again. I want to win this. I'm going to have to use it one last time.
Blood of my bond. Release.
There, all of us including a scary watch. Our eyes and two giant monsters flashed again and again, trading blow after vicious blow. Perhaps the strangest thing of all was that they were even matched. Ava was actually holding her own against the Supreme Commander.
I must admit, I'm impressed. Where did you get all this power?
Was Shoma hiding all this power?
It was always there. I just found a way to draw it out.
Or, you know, that too, power of love.
Until now, I never understood what my divine power was for. Why it chose me. But there's not a single doubt in my mind now. I'll use this power to protect those dear to me. To protect Takumi and Commune. I will defeat you!
Even for all your nonsense, you are my sister. However, there's a difference between those who have devoured God's power and those who have not, that you could never hope to bridge. You're still abiding by our people's ridiculous teachings, but I'm different.
Ava roared like a feral animal, became a whirlwind of bloody steel. It was just like the time she went berserk after absorbing Shoma's privilege.
Not yet! I haven't lost yet!
What is this, Ava? You absorbed another warrior's power. You broke the taboo. Bravo, sister. I never knew you had it in you. I thought you were just another cretin clinging to the teachings for comfort. But no, you're like me. We are family.
I won't lose.
I can't lose.
Gruesome battle of the two commanders tearing each other with so much desperation and malice that it made my stomach churn. Tears were streaming down my face. I wanted to look away, but I couldn't. Ava, sweet, gentle Ava, was fighting like a relentless killing machine. It's kind of odd. I mean, not out of duty or for planet either. It was fighting only to protect the one she loves now. When I thought about it like that, her monstrous form started to look incredibly beautiful to me.
Ava,
Oh crap!
don't let her beat you.
Oh crap! You actually
You have to win this, Ava. I'm here for you.
All I could do was try to hold my broken body together and shout encouragement, but Ava heard me, and the ends of her bloodstained mouth lifted up into a smile.
Thank you, Takumi.
Just watch. I will protect you.
Vashtis and Ava continued to fight each other for a while after that. I kept cheering Ava on until my throat was hoarse and cracked. The battle lasted several more hours. Finally, the two sisters were no longer able to maintain their transformations and reverted to their true forms. Think someone like you could push me this far. I underestimated you, sister. You've shown real ambition and gained great power. I think you know your ambitions can't match mine. I've sworn to become a god and rule over this planet forevermore. Ambition? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not like you. Two of them were exhausted, but no one dared to step between them. Their movements were sluggish, but as they raised their weapons once more, they were still every bit as intimidating.
Now, we end this.
Yes. Once and for all.
Ava and Vashtis lunged toward each other in one final clash. There was a flash of steel as blades met flesh. Two of them collapsed to the ground at the same time. As blade had pierced Vashtis hard, the light faded from the Supreme Commander's eyes, and then her body went still. For Ava, she didn't look much better. She used up every last ounce of her strength.
Ava!
Takumi, did you see?
Yeah, I saw the whole thing. You were great, Ava.
I won. I actually beat my sister.
Yeah, that's... Jeez.
Perhaps this is wishful thinking, but do you think he lent me his power? I broke God's law when I killed Shoma, but he still helped me protect you.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he would have wanted. But don't talk. You need to rest.
I had her hand in mine, but it felt cold. Her pulse was weak. It was like she was fading away right in front of me. I could feel the other people standing around me, probably Hiroko and Eito know.
You saved us. Our team didn't get wiped out. And Commune. She'll be safe now, too.
I'm glad. It means you won't have to be alone. And maybe now, there can be peace. Just like you always wanted.
I wanted to scream. I didn't care about any of that. Humans, Futurans, peace, none of that mattered anymore. I just wanted Ava to stay with me. It was all I needed. It was all I needed.
Don't be sad, Takumi. You saved me too. You gave me a whole new life. One that I chose for myself. I got to choose how I lived. And how I died. That Takumi.
Voice was too weak to hear. She mouthed the words, "Thank you, I love you." And Ava, the person I loved more than anyone in the world, she closed her eyes, never to open them again.
No. You can't.
Now it was up to me and my surviving companions to protect the planet. Vashtis' demise heralded a new chapter in Futurum's history, and in humanity's too. Two sides would open negotiations and forge a path to true peace together, but Ava wouldn't be here to see it happen. time she and I spent together had been happy, but all too brief. That's why I would never forget Ava or what we had meant to each other. I would carry her with me forever. Ava route, thank you. Well, let's see what happens when we say Frick my friends.
Time your destiny. Dave's Last Defense Academy.
Hey.
It's your future, young child.
My heart was in anguish. It assaulted me with all the guilt it could muster, begged me not to abandon the ones I swore to protect, my friends, my family, my entire species. Well, I have my family here, too. I ignored its entreaties. I had something else I wanted to protect now. Ava, that's who I want to protect. So long as I have her by my side, nothing else matters. That's how I feel in my heart of hearts. I won't go back to the academy. I'll stay here and continue to build a life with Ava. Even if I lose everything else, this is what my heart wants. It's okay, I made my choice. I don't know how many days, months, or years have passed since then. Oh, but David and I have been wandering the wasteland for a long time now. On that
Seems
fateful
like they got busy.
yeah. On that fateful day, Last Defense Academy fell and was destroyed. The forces of Earth were foiled, and Veshness's rule became stronger than ever. Futurum wasn't raised by undying flames, and now we had a dictator to deal with, as powerful as she was ambitious. Hunted down the rebellion with extreme prejudice. We lost touch with Commune. I don't even know if she's still alive. Ava and I have managed to avoid Veshness so far, but it may only be a matter of time.
Takumi, I felt it kick just now.
You did? Wow. It's so full of energy.
Yeah. It's a real little rascal. I can't wait to meet it.
Same here. We could use an excuse to celebrate.
We've lost a lot, almost everything in fact, except for each other. But I still have Ava, and she still has me. I don't regret making this choice, even with the world in the state that it's in. It's what's allowed me to share my life with the woman I love.
I bet the baby's going to look like you.
No way. Definitely going to take after its mother.
And walking again, hand in hand, feeling each other's warmth and knowing that we weren't alone. Perhaps this was our punishment for everything we'd done, but it wasn't all bad. We had the world to ourselves now, and for the rest of our lives, we'd always have each other. The Wanderers.
They practice their multiplication tables,
Anyway,
if you know what I mean.
and well, that was another route. Another two endings, another route. Whew, not exactly where I thought it was going to go. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I can't really blame him. I mean, I can't really blame him in either choice, really.
Yeah.
It was nice. Well, I don't know if this is gonna be another long, another long round or whatever, but let's keep going. Alright.
Kill Ato.
Yeah, frick him. Ato has to die. He's not normal. I'll never be able to trust anything he says. The things he's told us have been nothing but lies. Just like every time everything he said and did was sabotage us. He's the worst kind of traitor there is. I can't let him live. Why are you laughing? Your eyes accuse such pure, undisguised hatred. What did I do to deserve such animosity? If you become this warped by hatred, you must really be getting used to this horrible war. You're the only one here who's warped by hatred. You hate us. You hate humanity. You want to wipe us all out. We've suffered so much pain and hardship because of you. I can't even think of you as human anymore. You're more like an enemy to all mankind. In case, should you have killed me when you had the chance? You did have the chance, remember? But you decided to show mercy instead. Or maybe it's more like you didn't want my death on your hands. Were you too scared to kill me, Takumi? I can see your conscience isn't going to get in the way this time. This war has made you more like a monster than ever before. Okay, enough chatter. It's time to finish this. Don't let him deceive or unsettle you anymore, Sabino. Just deal with him. Better follow your owner's orders like a good dog. As for the rest of you, give up on the truth and let humanity keep using you. You step out of line, Siri will just tinker with your brain and turn you into perfect puppets anyway. Shut up, I feel like I'm going crazy just from listening to you. Like I said, don't pay any attention to him, it's raving. This all will cause you undue stress. Atsuki's defective. If you're not careful, he could spread that fault to the rest of you. You need to get rid of him right now. Suzuki, if we lock him up, he'll only get out and cause trouble again. You don't want I can take him out for you. I'm in favor of executing him too. This is the only way. You be conflicted, or are you still curious about the truth? You might as well forget about it if you're scared of what I might do. There's no way you can handle.
Hey, Joe!
Yikes! Yikes! Ooh. Ooh. This was the right choice. The only choice. He has to die. Just like last time. But right after I struck the final blow. Ato's Hima animal, his cryptic globe had started flowing into me all on its own.
I'm absorbing it? No, stop! Stop, I don't want...
My vision went dark, blood was everywhere, and deep in my chest I could feel a new violent pulsing. After a few minutes, it finally started to calm down. You really penetrated Ato there. Thunk. Are you okay? Yeah, just a little surprised. Wasn't expecting the cryptic globe to do that. And he just looks over here and, oh my gosh, what's that on your face? Like, oh, freaking curse me!
We have the motive.
I see what he was talking about! Everything was, it was a lie! Oh, everything is a lie! We're all monsters! I'm an abomination!
Okay, that's good people.
I think the critical of it really sucked him dry. It's the blackened mummy now. Gross, but at least we know he's not coming. There's no coming back from that. Finally over. Are you sure you're alright? Don't let this get to you, Sabuna. You did what had to be done.
Hey.
Although personally, I wouldn't have minded if you were a little quicker about it.
Oh?
It'd be like you were trying to hurry the process along back then.
Hey!
What are you trying to play, Shizuha? You started to panic when Ada mentioned Earth being gone or tinkering with our brains. Was he really just trying to rattle us, or do you know something about all that? There's nothing to know. I know it's all just a bunch of nonsense he made up to confuse you. Nothing more, nothing less. I won't explain it because there's nothing to explain. Why do the commanders call us invaders? Shouldn't it be the other way around? I think we deserve a proper answer, Siri. Traitor or not, we did just kill one of our friends for you. Keeping us in the dark could have a serious effect on our morale, you know. Okay, fine. I'll give you a proper explanation for everything. Atsuki's raving included. Not right now. You're still tired from the battle. And especially Samino. Alright, I guess we'll put this on the back burner, and call it a day. I know you're stressing out about it now. I'm like, go get some rest, all of you. Feeling exhausted in more ways than when we returned to the school and went into our rooms for the night. I swear, but if we actually start seeing what he was seeing, like, ever since I killed Ato and took his hypocritical look at my head felt fuzzy. I killed him. Killed Ato just like I did at the end of my first 100 days here. I could have taken him prisoner again. That was always an option, but instead, I killed him! Oh, it was like Takemaru said, he only found a way to escape. Who knows what kind of trouble, what kind of suffering he might have caused then. I had to kill him to prevent that. It was the only way. Ato was human, though. What I'd done hadn't been like killing regular invaders or even the commanders. It was murder. Plain and simple. But it had to be done. I had to protect the people who are dear to me. You're just gonna become a... like... And so begins the dictator route. I would say I'm just kidding, but no way. But considering my luck with how I keep calling some of these plot twists, or like, maybe not even plot twists, but calling where things are going with my predictions.
Considering your track record, I suggest keeping your mouth shut about that.
Was that all there was to it? I mean, I did hate Ato. I wasn't denying it. I mean, I really wanted to hate. I really hated him. He's freaking like. He sabotaged everything my first timeline. He was trying to do the same here. That's the whole reason I traveled back in time in the first place, too, to stop that from happening. I tried to be merciful. I tried to do the humane thing, but he just turned on us again. How could he do that? The invaders and commanders were our enemy, but Ada was human, just like that. That made his betrayal all the worse. I hated him. I wanted to kill him. Nasty, bile-stained, rotted, gutted, horrible, disgusting, revolting, stomach-churning, nauseating, vile, hideous, repulsive, grotesque, unslightly, repugnant, abominable, ugly. I let out a strangled cry. My whole body was drenched in a cold sweat. What was that just now? I felt terrible, like I was about to throw up. Was it because I absorbed Ado's human animal without meaning to? Because I killed a person. It's too late for regrets now. I did what had to be done. Got into bed, tried to force myself not to think, and slowly but surely went to sleep.
Get ready for your 58th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend a night. Be ready to give your life.
I didn't feel any better that morning. If anything, I felt worse. I was dizzy and nauseous, and I didn't like it one bit. And yet, I got to my feet and stumbled into the bathroom. Washed my face and brushed my teeth for all the good it did me. Dang, I look hideous. So not over yesterday's battle yet. I'll grab a quick bite to eat and then go back to bed.
Huh?
I should head over to the cafeteria. No one else is around. I'm the first one here today. I'll still be tired. I'll probably sleep a day way too once I'm had to eat. Guess that I heard messages down the hall. Guess I'll have someone to talk to after all. What the? Huh?
Wait a minute.
Wait. I
Killed
freaking
you.
What are you talking to me? Huh? What's the matter, Takumi? What are you doing here? Having breakfast? What else would I do? But you're dead. Dead? Me? What are you talking about? I heard more footsteps outside the door. The others were coming. I raised my voice and let out a cry for help. Everyone, come quick! It's an emergency! Oh my God! It's oh frickin' thing! It's a nightmare. What's the matter? What happened? There are noises today. This better be good. Huh? Are you okay, Takumi? You're looking really pale. Oh. Takumi, what's wrong? Please try to calm down. He's still in shock from yesterday. Killing someone you used to think of as a friend must have been hard. Maybe you should go lay down in your room. Here, let me help you. Get away! Get back, all of you! Don't touch me! Takumi. Probably guess what the other, like, which one is talking based on that, or even their positioning. Like, as fast as I could. I didn't know what was going on, but I knew I had to get away. I didn't stop to breathe until I was back in my room with the door firmly shut behind me. Could this have been what he was seeing it wasn't that he was seeing a monster, it was that he was seeing himself this whole time.
Maybe.
What the heck was that just now? I wasn't dreaming. It wasn't a trick of lights. What was going on? And it was dead. I killed him myself. The feeling of his cryptoglobin flowing into me is still fresh in my mind. His body was nothing but a dried up husk now. So why had I seen in the cafeteria not just one of them, but several? What? There's some kind of psychological attack? We already beat the commander who caused hallucinations. Doesn't make sense. Why is this happening? Am I just going crazy? No, I'd probably just tired. I'll be fine after I get some rest sleep. yeah. The big confused and disoriented, I got into bed. That would fix me right up, or so I hoped. Oh, frick!
Hello, Takumi. Good to see you again.
How'd you get in here?
Eito? You're here? But how? You're dead!
Don't get so flustered. You're making that hideous face of yours look even worse.
Is this a dream? Am I even seeing you in my sleep now?
A dream? What a very Takumi thing for you to say. If you think this is just a dream, all you have to do is wake up. Here, let me help you with that.
Then Ant snapped his fingers. I sat bolt upright in bed and looked around frantically. There's no one here. So it was a dream. Well, more like a nightmare, really. I really need to get some rest. I lay back down and closed my eyes. With a minute or two, I was asleep again.
Welcome back, Takumi.
You freaking leave me alone!
Not again?
You been
Why are you still here?
fool?
Because this is no ordinary dream. I'm not some hallucination your cerebral cortex is conjuring up. This is the real me speaking to you. I exist here in the depths of your psyche. I'm in your head, Takumi.
I want you not be inside me!
In my head?
Is it such a shock?
Get out of my head.
You killed me and absorbed my hemoanima.
I didn't want your
Not
fluids.
willingly.
When you did that, my consciousness was also transferred into you.
That's not possible.
Normally, you'd be right. But this is hemoanima we're talking about. Making the impossible possible is a surprisingly simple matter.
Then how come I not see the other commanders in my brain? Was it because they weren't traumatizing
It
enough?
really is a mysterious power, isn't it?
But it doesn't make sense. Nothing like this has happened when we absorbed the enemy's commander hemoanima, so why? I don't quite understand it myself, but if I were to make a highly educated guess, you took my power the first time you experienced these 100 days, right? And now you've done it here in this timeline as well. Oh, frick! Time travel notwithstanding, you absorbed my hemoanima twice. So there's twice as much me inside you as there was before. Enough for my consciousness to survive the process. Please. Anything goes when it comes to hemoanima. I knew it, that was all too well by now. I still couldn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it, in spite of everything I'd done. And it was still alive inside of me! Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm just as disgusted by this as you are. Oh, I couldn't kill you after all. That all depends on your point of view. I'm just a spirit without a body now. I'm closer to you than ever, but I can't do a thing to hurt you. It's so frustrating having your hideous face right in front of me the whole time. It's like having an itch you can't quite scratch. Don't like it, why don't you just disappear? If only it were that simple. And what makes you think I'm the one who should disappear? Cafeteria just now, I saw a bunch of copies of you. Did you do that? Have you been messing with my brain somehow? I'm glad you enjoyed that. It's actually more complicated than that, though. Let me put it in a way even your feeble mind can understand. You appear to develop a cognitive disorder, Takumi. Cognitive disorder? It wasn't me you saw in the cafeteria. It was the other members of the Special Defense Unit, your precious friends and allies. Now, they all look just like me to you. Even their voices and speech patterns are just like mine. When you absorbed my consciousness, it seems my defect was transferred to you as well. Frick! I would have thought you'd try to kill me only to become just like me. It's like a classic comedy, or maybe more like a tragedy for you. Not that I care. Sarah, can you mess with my brain? I don't want this anymore. Please help! Help my brain out!
Can you reset my brain, Siri? Like, yesterday?
Oh, F4 my brain! Please, like, please, mind control me! Please. Never mind all that. How do I cure it? I wish I knew. When I was alive, even Siri couldn't do anything to make me any less defective. So I'm stuck with it. Everyone's gonna look the same to me from now on. They're all gonna look at Alligator. Oh, I'll go crazy if I have to live like that. In that case, I have a suggestion. A little escape clause, if you will. What are you talking about? I have an awful lot of time on my hands floating around here inside your mind. So I have a little challenge for you. Challenge? You saw 4 of me in the cafeteria just now, right? But that's not all there is. Let's do a quick head count, shall we? Takamaru, Hiriko, Tsubasa, Gaku, Ima, Kako, Shoma, Nozomi, Yugamu, and Moko. Not counting you or me, that makes 10 in all. There are currently 10 Eita Otsukis here at Last Defense Academy. Is that a lovely thought? Get to the point!
No.
Oh, you're just so intense. Alright, I'll have it your way. You see, I lied to you just now. There's actually no 11 Eitos hidden somewhere in the school as well. That one is nothing but an illusion. It's something I created with a part of my hemo-animi I still have control over. An illusion? Why would you make something like that? That's just how much I hate you. You spared my life once, only to go back on that decision to kill me anyway. Consider this challenge my way of paying you back for that. Stop wasting my time. Just tell me what the challenge is. It's simple. Oh, it's werewolf. Or mafia. Find the fake. Figure out which of the 11 Eitos is an illusion and kill him. If you can do that, the remnants of my consciousness will be erased and I'll disappear. That will also return your cognition to the way it was. He's lying. He's gotta be lying. There's no way this is... Like, if... What do you think? Easy, right? It's almost too good to be true. You don't think I believe that, do you? After everything you've lied about before? It wouldn't be a fair challenge if I lied. I want to see you suffer and struggle within the rules I've created. Trust me, besides, I'm pretty sure this is the only way for you to get rid of your disorder. This is just a trick to get me to attack the others, isn't it? You're not fooling me this time. If there's even a chance of me hurting my friends, I'm out. I'll find a way to live with everyone looking like you. I offer you an olive branch and you throw it back in my face. You really are a loathsome little creature to kill. Talk all you want, you're not going to change my mind. You're so stubborn. Alright, let's see how you deal with this. Just like that, I was awake again. What's he going to do this time? I looked around the room immediately. Then, before I knew it, somebody flicked me in the forehead. Ow! Except it wasn't just any old somebody that did it. It was me. My hand had moved on its own and attacked me. What the? Oh no, it can't be! Just as suddenly as I woken up, I was falling asleep again. Oh, frick!
Oh no.
Welcome back. You see how things stand now?
Oh crap! I'm controlling!
What was that?
He's controlling
What did you
us.
do to me? Were you controlling my body?
We share a consciousness now, Takumi. It only follows that we'd share a body too. I'm still getting used to it. So that little flick is about all I can manage right now.
Oh, frick. Okay. But maybe werewolf might be the only thing we can do.
Give me a couple of days and I'll be able to take total control of your body.
The yaoi is infecting me. Then I could probably just make you kill those horrible friends of yours outright. Maybe you should try it. Who do you want to be our first victim? Well, I'm even asking. It has to be Nozomi. She's a specialty, isn't she? Speaking as your closest enemy, I can tell. I can't wait to see the look on her face when you betray her trust and choke the life out of her. Stop it! There's only one way to stop me, Takumi. That's to erase my consciousness from inside you. Why would you even go to all this trouble? Why, indeed. Maybe you'll understand when all this is over. If I don't do it, I'll accept your challenge or whatever. I didn't have to offer you this chance, you know. I'm doing you a favor here. Wouldn't you act a little more grateful? Maybe say, please allow me to take your challenge instead. Please allow me to take your challenge. Oh, you actually said it. I was only kidding. You're so easy to fool, Takumi. It's no wonder I got the best of you in your last time. Alright, you have your task. Find the one fake among the 11, and you'll finally kill me for good. Just tell me one thing. Is there a way to tell them apart? Those 4 I saw in the cafeteria earlier all looked exactly like you. I think you're misunderstanding something, Takumi. I gave you this challenge, but I have no intention of helping you succeed. I'm certainly not about to give you any hints. One more thing, the illusion will disappear at night. Everyone's in their rooms at that time anyway. It would be too easy if you could just find the me that's still up and peg them as a fake. As your time limit, this rate, I'll probably take over your body on day 63. So you have until day 62 to come up with your answer. We include today that's just 4 days. Better than being killed without giving you a chance at all like you did me. What do you say we get started? Work hard now, Takumi. Terrible things will happen if you fail. Feel like your friends will only be the start. I'll probably go to the artificial satellite afterward and see what kind of carnage I can unleash there. Well, I'll sit back and watch for now. If you need me, you know where to find me. I'm never gonna be able to sleep. I'm never gonna be able to sleep again. When I was awake, I back to reality. Snap back to reality. Again. I didn't want to believe it, but there was no denying it. Now Edo had been telling the truth. He'd show me he was capable of moving my fingers, and he'd only get more control from here on out if he took over during a battle with one of my friends close to me. I've got no choice but to find the fake Eito. But how do I do that? I have to think this through. I still got four days. I won't let him get away with this. First of all, I'll go talk to everyone and see if I can spot anything that seems off about them. I dashed out of my room and began looking for the different Eitos around the school. Like, okay guys, so oh, Takumi, are you okay? Did you need something? No matter how you look at it, this is Eito. Obviously I can't tell them apart by being alone. No, I just wanted to ask, have you been feeling alright lately?
Oh.
Sure, I'm the same as ever. What about you? Are you feeling better now? Am I better now? They don't know what happened in the cafeteria this morning. Was he one of the 4 I saw there, or has everyone else heard about it already? Even if he was there at the time, that doesn't prove he's not the fake. I can't tell them apart by sight. I'll have to figure this out based on what they all say. Yeah, I'm fine now. So, what are you up to today? Today? Well, let's see. I thought I'd let you kill me. Oh, fricking! You regret killing me as quickly as you did, don't you? I'll bet you want to draw it out a little long. Oh, fricking! Is it really just gonna be Russian roulette? A slapdash murder like that wasn't enough to satisfy your hatred, was it? You wanted to see me writhe in pain, crying and pleading for forgiveness. You wanted to torture me relentlessly again and again and again until I begged you to death. That's how you really wanted to kill me, isn't it? Now that I'm no longer registered the Revival-matic, you'd have to get really creative to keep me right on the border of life and death. That's probably too much for a feeble brain like yours to handle. Would you like me to give you some ideas? It's the least I could do for my work. Sorry to disturb you. Oh, you're going already? Alright, see you around. So it's not just sight and sound and smell. This disorder is even affecting how my brain processes what people say. It's probably sitting there in my head right now, twisting every word I hear. I had no idea that he had that much control. If he could do that, there's not a lot of point in talking to anyone. No, there has to be a way. Something I've missed. Something he's missed. I'll find someone else to see if I can figure it out. I found another Eito in the rec room and tried talking to him. Hey, have you got a minute? Hello, Takumi. You're looking particularly hideous today. Did you need something? I wanted to ask, how do you feel about me killing Eito? How do I feel? I know I'm the one who made the decision, but do you feel like I was wrong, or was there, there was another way we could have dealt with it? If you do, then tell me. I honestly want to know. You promise you won't get mad? I promise. Tell me the truth. I can take it. Well, I do feel like there might have been another way. Killing him just felt like a step too far. Right, I thought you might say that. Eito may have been a traitor, but he's still a member of our team. I know he might have escaped again, but we could have kept him an extra close eye on him this time, couldn't we? I guess. If we'd done that, you wouldn't have to do what you did. And I wouldn't be in the position to kill everyone now. And I do mean everyone, every last member of this rotten special defense unit. Such a pity. If you hadn't killed me, this never would have happened. Okay, thanks. I'll see you later. I thought maybe asking about Eito himself would give me some more clue. It felt like I was making progress at first, but I guess not. At least I know this approach won't get me anywhere. I've got to keep trying until I find something that works. Go try something different with someone else.
But we mustn't be careless.
I need another Eito in the infirmary. I mean, this could be Yagami. Hey, what are you doing in here? Nothing in particular. I just felt like being alone for a while. It's nice and quiet. No one ever comes here, so I don't have to look at their abhorrent faces. Well, sorry to disturb you. Do you have time to talk?
Oh.
Sure, why though? What's up?
Ah.
This is a weird question, but and I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but what do you think of me? Huh? What do you mean? I know it's awkward of me asking you outright like this, but I really want to know. That's fine, I don't mind, but why are you asking me? I've just been feeling a little less confident in my decisions than usual lately. I want to step back and reevaluate myself, and I figured the best way of doing that would be to get an outside perspective. I see, I guess even people who seem to have it together have blind spots when it comes to themselves. Yeah, so what do you think? Let me see, for starters, you are unquestionably our leader. Thanks to your experience from your last timeline, you're guiding us toward victory and keeping us safe. If it wasn't for you, we'd probably have been wiped out a long time ago. Honestly, I had trouble believing you'd really come from the future. When I first met you, you seemed just like a regular guy. Then all of a sudden, you started talking about time travel. It was like you were a different person. I guess that makes sense. You really proved yourself, though. You have a kind of strength no one else does. The strength to never give up. You keep moving forward, no matter what sacrifices you have to make. Really is thanks to that strength that Darumi, Kyoshika, and Kurara had to die. Thanks to your reckless choices, they've all died meaningless deaths. As our leader, you could play fast and lose with our lives and never look back. You got the sweet end of the deal because you're team leader. Nobody wants you to die. That means you never get exposed to any real danger. Things are nothing like the future you know anymore, but you still run around calling all the shots. You even get to choose who lives and who dies. And you're the very embodiment of how heartless and cruel humanity is. Tell me, Takumi, have you decided what's going to die next? Thanks, that's all I needed to know. Trying to run from the truth, and after you got so mad at me for running away after I escaped my cage, team leader gets away with anything, huh? But you can't run from me. After all, I'm already inside you. Let me affirm with an exasperated sigh and head back to my room. Okay, I'm not making any progress. I can't give up, though. If I don't get rid of him, Eito will take over my whole body. I never expected killing him would make things even worse. And yet, how much trouble do you have to cause until you're satisfied? Would it be better if I let him live, or should I kill him right at the start? I can't get distracted with regrets. There's still stuff I can do, people I haven't spoken to yet. Next day, talking to everyone I could find. Each time I wondered who the Eito standing in front of me really was, but no matter what tack I tried, I couldn't figure it out. And of course, they were all moving around throughout the day, making it even harder to tell them apart. Even where I looked, it was nothing but Eita and Tsuki. I couldn't even tell if there were 11 of them or not! This challenge was going to be a lot more difficult than I thought. Even worse, every Eito I spoke to would hurl insults and painful home truths at me. He wasn't trying to provoke me. He wanted me to lash out. I wasn't going to give him that satisfaction. I knew these were really my friends. The way they looked and sounded was just Eito messing with my head. I wouldn't do anything to hurt them. But if he took control, it wouldn't matter what I wanted anymore. I had to find the 11th Eito as soon as I could. 59. Early that morning I had a dream. No, not a dream, like a conversation. It's on my subconscious.
You're doing great, Takumi. I had so much fun watching you struggle yesterday. I don't know what it was like in your last timeline, but I haven't talked to the others all that much this time around. I never had the chance, being shut up in my cage the whole time. I'm glad I'm getting to know them through you.
So from everyone else's point of view, they're just having a normal conversation with me?
Please, let's not talk shop. Consider the space neutral territory. While you're here, try to forget about the challenge and relax.
Yeah, can't really do that with you here.
That's rich coming from you.
If you prefer, you could stay here forever, just giving your body and mind over to me entirely. Nope!
Nope.
Then I can get started on killing your important friends right away. So I get why you hate me. I'm the one who killed you after all. But do the others deserve the same treatment? Some of them even try to save you. Why do you hate them as well? Despite what you might think, we're not your enemies. We're not all part of the Special Defense Unit. We're allies. We're all part of the Special... If you hadn't betrayed us, everyone would have gone on believing that. What's your point? Would you try to convince me somehow with a severe phobia of cockroaches that they're actually very clean, intelligent creatures? But we're not cockroaches! No, you're even worse to me anyway. Your appearance, your voices, your smell, and of course your ideologies. They're all utterly repulsive. You're all monsters, abominations that shouldn't be allowed to exist. There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I'm just seeing your true nature. Your cruel, selfish nature. Caring for nothing but your own survival. You trample over the peace of others, even as you hide behind grandiose causes and ridiculous platitudes. Peace of others? Are you talking about the invaders? Curious now, are we? And yet none of you have even tried to uncover the truth. Admitting your mistakes can be scary after all. You claim to have killed me out of some misguided sense of duty, but actually you were afraid of what I might tell you, weren't you? You killed me to keep me quiet and denied your precious comrades any chance to learn the truth while you were at it. Or did you really just hate me that much? Almost forgotten what a waste of time talking to you is. Could you shut up now? Alright, we can call this conversation to a close. We could be here chatting all day otherwise. You're going to kill me. You know I love to see you struggle against the inevitable. Even if I am just a spirit out, I still expect you to keep me entertained. 3 more days. If I couldn't get rid of him by then, Ada would take full control of my body. I won't let that happen. I won't let him get away with it. I'll find him. I'll kill him for good this time. Can't tell the fake by his appearance or what he says. So what if I attacked someone? Just to test. Oh frick! This is gonna test it. What am I saying? I can't do that. They're my friends. Except, well, maybe getting physical is the way to go. I might be able to feel some kind of. Oh fricking! I don't like where this is going. Physical way of telling people apart. I mean, maybe if you tell him, hey, hey, when I absorbed he's a hemo animal, I just saw, like, I got his distorter. Now I'm seeing you do them. Maybe, like, can I touch you and see if you have breasts? So, like, to make sure that you're not the real Ato? Yeah, that worked great.
Yeah.
The plan was starting to form my mind, but I still need to test it. I headed out to find someone at the Atos. Hey, have you got a minute? Oh, hello, Takumi. What's up? I want to ask you a favor. I took a pen and pad of sticky notes out of my pocket. I wrote the number 1 and peeled it off. This will sound weird, but can you hold on to this for me? What is this? I'll explain later. Just stick it on your chest for now, okay? Please, it's really important. I don't know what's going on here, but I can tell you're serious about this. Alright, if that's what you want, I'll stick it on. That's great, thank you. I went and found another Ato, handing him a note with the number 2 on it. I need a favor, stick this on you. What's all this about? Are you playing some kind of game? No, I'm serious. I can't explain right now, but it's important. Just put it on, stick it to your chest or something, and don't take it off until I tell you to. Okay, if it's really that important. Thanks. What are you doing? Just give me a minute. I need to write this number. Did I stand up too fast? Give me something. No, I'm fine. Here, can you stick this on you for a while? And a note with the number 3 on it. Okay, what's this though? What is this though? Is it a good thing? Very good. I'll explain everything later. Right now, I can't tell the difference between anyone in the school. My mind only perceives them as Ato. I can't even tell if there are 11 of them, let alone which one is the fake. So far as Ato's challenge went, I wasn't even at the starting line yet. And that's when I hit the idea of telling them apart in some physical objective way. I'm going to hand everyone a note, each with a different number on it. That way I'd finally be able to tell them apart. It wouldn't tell me which of them is an illusion, but it was a step in the right direction. I continued going around the school handing out sticky notes. Eventually I reached the 9th Ato. Hey, have you got a minute? What's up? I'd like to ask you a favor. I got everyone else doing it too. Can I stick this on you somewhere? I can see it, like, on your chest. My chest? What's this about? I can't explain this right now, but I will later. Please, it's important. Well, I guess it's okay. Like the number 9 on the 9th Ato. That should do it. It's doing this again. Oh, wait, what?
Why?
Why is it?
Why does it say 1 now?
Are you okay? Do you mind if I ask what this
What
one
are
is
you
for?
doing?
That was supposed to be a 9! That was supposed to be a 9!
You said you've asked everyone else to wear these, right? I've seen some of them around. Why do they all say 1, though? What's the point in giving us all the same number?
No, it can't be. This can't be happening.
I don't mess with my head again. I'm sure I wrote 9. I wouldn't make a mistake like that. But now this angel is wearing a note with a 1 on it. So are all the others. So that he altering my perception to make them all the numbers look the same. No, I won't believe it. Without thinking, I started running out, like, as if I could run. Kumi, come on, tell me what's going on. His consciousness existed inside my mind. I still haven't figured out how all that worked, but a new and disturbing possibility had just occurred to me. If he's inside my head, does that mean he knows what I'm thinking too?
You know, for someone as dull-witted as you, that wasn't a bad plan. Did you figure out what happened yet?
It's not just my senses or perception you can mess with. You're beginning to control my body, too. Like you did when you made me flick my forehead before. This time, you made me write 1 on all of those notes. Not only that, you made me see them as different numbers, so I wouldn't realize anything.
Bravo! At first, I was going to maintain the illusion until you'd handed out all 11. But I got bored watching the same conversation over and over again. So I dropped it.
Or he was hiding the fact that there's an 11th. Or that there isn't an 11th.
Aren't I generous? That means you wasted less time. And your deadline's getting closer every minute.
You never told me you'd be actively sabotaging me.
I never said I wouldn't either. This is supposed to be a challenge, you know? Do you understand the meaning of that word? Of course the odds are against you, Takumi. That's the whole point.
Didn't really realize just how unfair this challenge was. No matter the strategy I had come up with, Edo could just control my eyes and hands to prevent me from using it. Is there any way for me to win? You're not giving up yet, are you? What are you gonna try next? Why even ask? You can tell what I'm thinking, right? Oh, please, you think I've been reading your thoughts to get the jump on you? I'd rather die than go poke around your nasty little mind. I simply deduced the kind of plan you come up with, that's all. You're probably considering getting everyone together in one place for your next attempt. No one else could see the illusion, so you're thinking you could figure out which one isn't really there that way. But that won't work. It would be a simple matter for me to alter your perception of everyone's reactions, and you'd be no better off than before. I'd advise against asking Siri for help. Why would that be inconvenient for you? More for you than for me. What would you even tell him? The truth that after you killed me, my consciousness was transferred into you, along with my disorder, and that I'm going to take total control of your body in a few days? Siri dismissed me as defective, tried to get rid of me. You stopped him the first time, but you can't lock me in a cage now. What do you think he'll do if he finds out I'm still alive? He'll judge you for be defective as well, a threat to humanity to be disposed of. I hated to admit it, but Edo was right. I'm the one who made the decision to kill Eito, but Siri had wanted to get rid of him for a long time before that. He'd treat me the same way, there's no doubt about it. I'm glad you finally see it, by the way. Besides, this is a challenge between you and me. Thinking outsiders would win the fight. I still got 2 days, but you still haven't won yet, Eito. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait to see what you'll try next. I don't know how I'm going to sleep. And I fell into a deep sleep. In a few more days, I'll be able to control my body completely. And if I get back to the point, if I run out of options and still can't win, that's when I'll ask Siri for help. If he does kill me, that's better than letting Edo take over. I'll only do that as a last resort. I foiled Edo's plans before. I can do it again. This isn't over. Oh boy. Day 60.
Today is your 60th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Honestly, I'm kind of out of ideas at this point, so I didn't prepare anything special. Anyway, for your remaining 40 days, keep fighting with hope for humanity. Okay, let's get going for the day. Huh?
Never mind making it to day 100. I still don't know why I survived past day 62. Like that, I need to kill Eito. I went into the bathroom, washed my face, and spent a while looking at my reflection in the mirror.
Who are you? No, it's fine. I'm Takumi Sumino. I'm still me.
Don't get overwhelmed now. That's what Edo wants. If I start showing weakness, he'll seize on it and take control even
That's
faster.
not going to happen. I won't let him beat me.
There's so much I have to do. I have to protect everyone. They have to stay dead. I can't waste time playing Edo's games. He claimed to hate this world, but he's still clinging to it. Maybe he's not as strong-willed as I thought. You're dead now, Edo. You need to let go. The accident wasn't your fault. If you're still determined to disrupt us, if you're still completely a threat to humanity's future, I'll kill you as many times as it takes. Already got a plan for today. Hey, do you want to do some training together? You want to train with me? Alright, but why are you looking so intense all of a sudden? Is that a no? No, I'm still a little surprised is all. Should I meet you in the training room? No, just grab an infuser and let's get right to it. Using the infuser? Yeah, come on. Show me what you've got. Hey, Takumi? What? What is it? Why are we using our infusers, and why are we doing this in the gym instead of the training room? Consider it practical training. There's no telling when there might be another attack. And Vashnes is more powerful than ever now. We have to get stronger too. Don't worry, I won't hurt you, I promise. But in return, I want you to attack like you're trying to kill me. What? This training is to help us fight the invaders. We have to get used to fighting without holding back. And if anything goes wrong, the Revival-matic will bring us back. Everything will be fine. You've got nothing to be afraid of. Kumi, I don't know about this. What's wrong? Let's start our training session. No, I think I'm going to pass. What? Why? I just don't feel like it right now. Can we do it some other time? You don't feel like it? The invader... you don't feel like it when the invader... Like, when the invaders attack, you don't get a choice. I know, but it's different. We don't really have to do this. We need to train. What's wrong with you today, Kumi? You're acting so weird. I'm fine. Just do what I tell you. Activate your Hema Anima. If I want to. Then there was a sound of hurried footsteps outside the doors. The gym flew open. Hey, stop it, Takumi. Dragging someone into a mock battle just because you had a little disagreement. What are you thinking? Huh? Man, this is how I was supposed to go. You haven't been yourself lately. Should ask Siri if there's anything he could do to help me. No, don't do that. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me.
No.
Why are you being so hostile all of a sudden? Please, I need someone to fight me. I won't hurt you. I'll stop all my attacks right before they connect. But you have to fight me, seriously! If we want to beat Vashnes, we have to do this. Is this really going to help us against Vashnes? It is, I promise. Alright, if that's important, you could spar with me instead of Eito. Really? I'll help too. If it's to defeat Vashnes, we don't have a lot of choice. I know you said you'd stop your attack, but be sure to dodge ours too, okay? You're all in? Thanks so much, guys. You have no idea how much this is going to help me. It hadn't gone as smoothly as I wanted, but I was facing 3 Eitos in a mock battle all at once. I wasn't crazy. I wasn't crazy. I wasn't planning on hurting any of them. It was manipulating my perception, so I couldn't tell I had my friend's heart. I couldn't rely on sight or vision anymore. He had too much control over them. Well, what if I concentrate on my body instead of my mind? Specifically, the sensation of being hit by a special attack. I wouldn't be surprised if Eito could make everyone's class weapons look like it's sight, but they still feel different when they hit me. Guns, blade weapons, mechanical weapons, they all cause different kinds of damage and leave different injuries. I couldn't rely on my perception of other people. I just use my own body as a guide instead. Alright, here we go. Remember, no holding back. Fight me like you mean it. I'm just imagining like an Eito just running toward him, slashing, and then all of a sudden be like, oh, frickin', like, oh, and then she got run over by Tsubasa.
Yeah.
Like, oh, frick! Okay, that's Tsubasa. That one's Tsubasa. Once the black bottle was going, I take everyone's attack on purpose. And Eito could control what I saw in her, but he wouldn't be able to do anything about physical damage. Maybe putting myself in danger, but at least I still have the Revival-matic to fall back on. And if this worked for the 3 Eitos I was fighting now, I could do the same for all the others next. Then I finally get to tell who.
Here we go!
Right before the attack hit, my arm moved to deflect it. What the? That bad, Takumi. You made that look easy. Let's try that again. Attack me. I won't defend. I'll take the attack just like I planned.
Now it's my turn!
You blocked me too. You're really doing well today, Takumi. What's the matter? Why do you look so surprised? I hadn't meant to block both times. I've been trying to take damage. My sword arm was moving on its own. I couldn't stop it. Okay, one more time. Do your best to hit me. Okay, here goes. I did my best to leave open to my opponent's attack. I threw my sword down and took the opportunity I created and charged forward. How's this? The result was the same as before. I knocked the attack away without needing to. My arm moved in ways I never thought I could, and all without any input from me. When an attack came at me, it automatically took action to protect me. After about 30 minutes of trying, my sparring partners got tired and tired out and had to call it a day. I apologized for all the trouble and hurried back to my room before they could ask any awkward questions. Oh, this is not a fair game! Guessing I have you to thank for that?
I have to hand it to you this time, Takumi. Intentionally getting hurt to tell people apart by the nature of their attacks was a stroke of genius. It's the kind of idea only someone in as desperate a situation as yours could come up with. I think it might just be the intellectual high point in your otherwise mediocre little life. But in case you forgot, I'm a part of you now. When you get hurt, I feel your pain, and I can't have that.
Huh? How long have you been able to make my body do that? Is my control spreading faster than you'd expected? I guess that's just how compatible you and I are. What a stomach-churning prospect. Even so, I won't allow you to get hurt. I'll block any attack whether you like it or not. This body belongs to both of us now. I don't want anything happening to you.
Oh.
Have you noticed how nervous everyone is getting around you? They're not going to keep putting up with your requests much longer. But of course, if you tell them the truth, Siri is bound to catch wind of it. If that happens, it'll all be over for you. It'll just be another defect that needs eliminated. If I get eliminated, you'll disappear too. That's some consolation. Think of sacrificing yourself. If sacrificing yourself, don't bother. You could never pull off such a noble act. You're more the type to sacrifice others. You'll cast aside anything and anyone for the sake of your own survival, even the natural flow of time. That's the kind of person you are, Takumi. That's how you make your choices, by thinking only of yourself. So what if the choices you made have gotten your friends killed? It was all for the greater good, right? So long as you get your second chance, anything goes. Isn't that right? Well, it's been fun, but I think we'll call it a day here. Controlling your body has so much has tired me out. I need to get some sleep. Next thing I knew, everything went white, and then punched the wall in frustration. Hey, Takumi, are you okay there? I could hear you punching the wall from there. What am I supposed to do all of this? All 8 to solve. Only you weren't around. Why did I ever let him live after everything he did last time? I should have known better. I should have killed him when I had the chance. I should have made it so he'd never come back to haunt me. I should have killed him stone dead. No regrets, no mercy. Kill. Kill him. I'm gonna kill him. No. Somehow I drifted off to sleep. My head still seething with murderous rage. There's one day left.
You're a genius. You know that, Takumi? To keep failing to kill me like this takes real talent. Or do you just like me so much that you want to keep playing? Of course, the mere thought you might feel any affection toward me makes me want to vomit. But I'm getting quite comfortable living here in your head. Pretty soon, your whole abominable body will be mine to do with as I please. Are you listening, Takumi? I haven't done anything to your hearing yet.
Almost out of time. If I can't find the fake Gator today, he'll take over once and for all. Then he won't just be my problem anymore, and everyone will be in danger. I have to stop him one way or another. You're not going to win, Ato. I will stop you. Good luck with that. wasn't like I had some brilliant new plan. Even if I did, Ada would see through it anyway. This game had been rigged in his favor from the very start. Come to think of it, was there even an 11th Ato out there? For all I knew, he just made it up so he could have fun watching me suffer. Even if he had been making it up, the part of him, about him needing time to take over is still true. That means I still have a chance. He'd try and stop me, but I'll try everything I can, right up until the end. I wish I didn't have to do this alone, but everyone's a potential suspect. Maybe there is one person who can help me think of something. She's not human, so the disorder probably won't affect my perception of her. Good morning, Takumi. How are you feeling? Are you ready to give Ato your body?
No.
Takumi, let's go destroy humanity together. They're nothing but a plague on this planet. They all deserve to die. You realize you're going crazy, right? I'm worried about you, you know, because you're so crazy. I know it. Ava still looks like Ava to me. She's an invader, not a human, so Ava's disorder can't change the way I see her. Hi, Ava. Are you still carrying Ego around? Yes, I don't know why, but it feels... I'm sorry we couldn't save him. It's not your fault. Besides, Nigo died protecting Sire. That means his sacrifice wasn't in vain. Ava, do you still hate Ato for killing Nigo? I don't think I know how to hate. But if Ava were still alive, if he were right here, right now, what would you do then? I don't know. I didn't feel good about what I was about to do. It basically amounts to exploiting Ava's feelings for Nigo for my own ends. But there's no other way. She's the only one Ato couldn't wrap my perception around. Ava, I need your help, but you can't repeat what I'm about to say to anyone. Not even Sire. Understood. If that is your order, I will obey. Ava and I in agreement, and I begun to speak. I told her everything that had happened since I absorbed Ato's Oheba anima and ended up with a portion of his consciousness. How he spoke to me inside my head. And how his disorder had manifested in me, making all my teammates look and sound just like him. Lastly, I went over the challenge he had set me and my search for him for the one fake Ato hiding somewhere in the school. The time was getting closer, and if I couldn't win Ato's little game, he'd take over my body completely. But if Siri got to know about it, he should probably just kill me. Ava listened to it all in silence, her face devoid of any emotion. This must sound pretty crazy, right? You probably don't believe me. No, if it's your order, I will believe you. Okay, great. That's good. What is your next order? Should I help you find the illusion? Yes, please. I'd like you to come talk to everyone with me. I'm hoping we'll run into someone that only I can see. That's how we'll know who the fake is. To be honest, so be honest about who is or isn't there, alright? Understood. I will do my best to be of use. Thanks, Ava. And about what you said earlier, I don't know about hate, but listening to you just now, I felt the urge to stop Mr. Aotsuki from getting his way. Is it alright for me to feel this emotion? Perhaps we should get started. Come on, Mr. Sumino. When I let out Ava, she immediately began walking toward the hallway. I fell in step behind her. Oh, frickin'!
Ava! Are you okay? What's wrong? What the? Where did this knife come from?
Oh, fricking. So much blood. And Ava's not registered in the revive manic if I don't do something to save her quick.
You're too late, Takumi.
Ato's voice coming from out of nowhere. No, that's not right. It was more like I was hearing him inside my head.
There's no coming back from a wound like this. A clean, direct hit to the heart. That's how you killed her, Takumi.
You... How did you pick up this knife without me noticing?
Apparently, we've become so close that I can control your body when you're unconscious.
You mean, while I was sleeping, you...
This is your own fault, you know? Did you really think I wouldn't account for that prisoner's presence?
Freaking
I've been hoping I get a chance to kill her and take her out of the equation.
If she had been a little further away when you two were talking, I never would have had the opportunity.
Until you helpfully lured her out for me. And now the threat is gone.
So that's why he didn't do anything quicker today. He was waiting for me to talk to Ava so he could kill her.
Are you just going to stand there? Shouldn't you get rid of the body?
Get rid of it?
You're going to be in big trouble if anyone sees you like this. They're already suspicious because of how you've been acting. You don't want Sire interrogating you or peeking into your head with his strange machines, do you? If he finds out, you're the same as me.
Shut up! Quit talking in my head!
The worst thing was Ava was right. People were bound to notice if Ava suddenly disappeared. But if anyone found out I killed her, I'd be next on Siri's hit list. I'd only had one choice: hide all the evidence of what I'd done.
I'm so sorry, Ava. This is all my fault. I should never have got you involved.
I gave his body to a lonely corner of the schoolyard. Fortunately, nobody saw me. I was far enough away, I dug a hole and buried her. In my head, I apologized to her over and over again while also cursing Ato. Finally, I snuck back into my room, took off my blood-stained clothes, and got into the shower. Ava was dead. Ato had taken control and made me stab her. I should have known something like this would happen. Why didn't I see it coming? I just killed one of my allies. And now that Ava was gone, I had no chance of finding the fake Ato. And if there was even one to find, was I going to lose? And is this how it all ended? Is Ato going to be the next Takumi?
I am Takumi Sumino.
I'm not Ato Atsuki, not Atsuki. People waited that night. I couldn't risk him taking over again. I just sat and waited for the next day to arrive. Oh, today is the day. 0 days left. Today is my final deadline.
Well, the big day is finally here. Today will decide your future. And mine. I feel like we should celebrate. Have you got any party poppers? Don't worry. Even if there aren't any, I can still make you hear them. Still feels a little lacking, don't you think? Our fun little challenge is finally at an end. We really ought to do something to mark the occasion. How do you like that? Takumi's inevitable mental breakdown is filmed before a live studio audience. Yes, we're starting to strike the right mood now. Don't you think so, my abominable friend?
I don't care.
Oh, you're no fun. This is my way of being considerate, you know. The result of our competition is a foregone conclusion. Even you can't have failed to grasp that. I want you to feel good one last time before I crush you completely. So you think you've already won? Does it feel strange to have someone you killed claiming victory over you? Think about it. Think about it, though. Didn't I surrender a little too quickly? Would the Ato Atsugi you know have given up on exterminating humanity that easily? Wouldn't I have some cunning plan in place so I could get away in the event of my failure? You saying you got taken prisoner on purpose? I knew if anyone was going to kill me, it would have to be you. You already absorbed me once in a previous timeline. What would happen if you did it again? I knew the Hema anima would react in some way. I decided to gamble on that possibility. I don't mean that. You're a realist. You'd never stake your life on something unless you were sure it would work out in your favor. Well, that's all moot at this point anyway. Your time is just about up. All that's left is for you to give me your final answer. What do you say, Takumi? Have you found the 11th item?
You're deaf. Where's the 11th Ato?
There's no 11 by 12. There's You could twist and alter my perception however you want. In that situation, there's no way I could possibly tell the difference between the illusion and the real thing. Right from the start, this was never a fair challenge. Enough excuses, just give me your answer. There is no 11th Aito. There never was. You just wanted to make me paranoid so I get desperate and attack someone. Does this mean you're forfeiting the challenge? Are you sure you want to do that? You'd be throwing away your only chance to get rid of me. Not to mention your own existence is on the line here. That answer is no answer at all, Tsukumi. You're the only one who accepts the challenge. It's a little late to complain about the rules now. If you've lost, admit it. Accept your fate, Chris.
Tell me you've lost, Takumi. I want to hear you say it.
What do you say?
What the? Wait a minute! Seriously?
There's not even...
This is not even a choice! Well, if I lose, then you could still lose, maybe? Maybe I...
All right. I lose.
Don't insult my intelligence, Takumi. If you truly believed you'd lost, your spirit would have crumbled by now. You're still determined to fight me. I can feel it.
Oh, I've lost all right. I've lost the unfair challenge you pressured me into taking. But here's the thing, Aito. You've lost to me plenty of times already. Don't let one little victory go to your head, because next time, I'm going to win.
You really think there'll be a next time? This was your last chance and you squandered it. Your body is mine. You've lost, utterly and completely. Now despair, surrender, submit.
You can't take my body unless I give in, can you? That's why you created this unwinnable challenge. To crush my spirit. You haven't broken me yet. And this time, I've got a challenge for you.
But for me? Yeah, and unlike yours, this one's completely fair. And then the rules are nice and simple. Seems I underestimated you. Fine, I'll bite. It's probably nothing but a desperate bluff anyway. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Now, let's get started. Get started, but you haven't even told me the rules. Raised the knife in my hand and stabbed myself in the thigh with it. Yeah. With the same knife that killed Avery. What the think you're doing? I had to be sure, but now I know. You share all the same sensations as me. I stabbed myself just now. I felt something weird. Something apart from the pain. What was I was feeling? That was your pain, wasn't it? What you're going to do now? Is it obvious? I'm going to kill you. Can't do that. You remember? Yeah, you're the last remnant of Agatsuki clinging to my vine like a leaf. This time I drove the knife into a little deeper. Understand. Kill yourself. The revival-matic will just bring you back and be with you. That's right. Even if I take my own life, I won't really die. Which means I can kill myself as many times as I want. I can inflict the pain of death on you over and over again. No longer more painful. Have you figured it out yet? My challenge to you is a test of endurance. Shortly after that, I lost consciousness. Next thing I knew, I was back in my room. The floor was covered in blood. My revival-matic must have brought me back after I bled out. I could hear Erito talking, but I ignored him and stepped out of the door and onto the roof. Oh, frick! Now what'll happen if I jump off from here? There's no point in doing all this, you know? I've inflicted pain on you, aren't I? Pain so bad it feels like you're going to die? All I have to do is keep doing this until the last of your consciousness is gone. Joey feeling it too. Do you really think you can keep torturing yourself without it affecting you? Like I said, it's all about endurance. It's the contest to see which of our minds break first. Winner takes all. Ready for round 2? People say falling from high up is a really painful way to die.
I'm really feeling it.
I wonder if it's true. It's Stop it! I won't let you! Sorry, but you don't get a choice. We're doing this. Your will be so strong. Why can't I stop you? I hopped the fence around the edge of the roof and turned to face the school as I leapt off the edge. It must be so horrifying just anyone seeing this way. Like, he just stabbed himself in his room and now he just jumped off the roof. What is going on? How'd he hit the ground with a sickening crunch? My vision went red and then... Think I'll try hanging this time. I won't leave a pretty corpse. I look hideous to you anyway, so it barely makes a difference. People call me crazy. You're far more unhinged than I could ever be. I'll take it as a compliment.
Something.
I don't usually think about morbid stuff like this, so you'll have to forgive me if I run out of ideas. If I end up killing myself the same way several times, you'll have to stick with me to the very end anyway. What do you think is going to achieve? You're dead, Ato. I'm just trying to remind you of that. But I'd share to make sure the news was... Oh my gosh. Once again, I died and went right back. Takumi, are you... like...
He's not okay.
Yeah, he's not oh my gosh, every time the revival medic restored my body to full health. The pain of death to overwhelm Ato's spirit was my last resort. It worked, nothing would. I was determined to make him suffer as much pain as possible. I didn't stop at jumping or hanging. I subjected myself to every kind of death I could think of. Overeating? I used my sword to cut my stomach open. I drank the poisons Yugame has been making. I drowned myself in the pool, doused myself in gasoline, set myself on fire. Pain and the fear were almost too much to bear, but it was a living hell. The fact that I come back after each death didn't make it any easier. Caught in this endless cycle of agony, there were times when I wanted to give up, die for real. And one consolation was knowing that Ato felt the same. My pain and his pain. He was suffering just as much as I was. Couldn't stop. I could just get through this. I'd finally be rid of him. It was the one thing I was sure of. If going on soon enough, I'd committed suicide over 100 times.
Oh God.
Still alive in there? I'm going to keep this up until you disappear for good. If I were the roof and jump again, by that point I'd long since lost count of how many times I died that way. No one... But before I could reach the edge, somebody grabbed my arm. What are you doing, Takumi? Ato said you've been killing yourself over and over again. Why would you do something like that? Let me go. I don't have time to explain. I can't just stand by and watch my most hideous friends dump to his death. You know this won't solve anything, right? The revival magic will just keep bringing you back afterwards. Exactly, I'll come back, so there's no need for you to stop me. But that's not the point. Please, just tell me what's going on. I'm sorry. I jerked my arm free and ran for the fence as fast as I could. Takumi! I held the fence and jumped. Felt the shock as I hit the ground and heard the snap of my bones breaking and blacked out yet again. Again and again and again! And when the others were there waiting for me. Please don't do this! What happened to Takumi? Things aren't really that bad, are they? Can't we talk it out? You know you can trust us with anything, right? What else are worse enemies for? I have to do this. Really, you have to jump off the roof and die. Yes. Why do you have to make this so confusing? Get out of my way. No, I won't. We're not moving from the spot until you tell us the truth. If you're not really dying, it's hard on us seeing you hurt yourself like this. What's going on with you? That's how it's going to be. I took out the knife I'd hidden in my pocket and plunged it into my stomach before anyone could stop me. No, somebody help him! Burning pain spread across my abdomen and I felt blood trickling out of my mouth. Blood fell on the ground while my mind fell into oblivion. How are you doing? Still alive? Of course. Why don't you make it easy on yourself and disappear already? But now, you're starting to wear down too. I can feel it. We both are. We can't keep this up forever. It's not like you know for sure that this will get rid of me. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to stop until you're gone. Took out the knife again and swung it viciously down. Going back and forth between my life and death so many times, going between weird things into my mind. It was getting so bad I could barely tell whether I was alive or dead at any given moment. But even that, then I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop until I beaten Ada once and for all. I begged you, stop doing this. don't understand. What does this... Why does it have to be this way? I have to do this. Staggered out of my room to go find a new, more painful way to end my life. Could a commander be making me do this? What do you mean? What he's doing clearly isn't normal. I'm starting to wonder if an enemy is using a psychic attack on him. They're forcing him to keep killing himself, or perhaps killing himself is the only way for him to throw off the attack. Why would it only be affecting Takumi and not the rest of us? Honestly, I have no idea. It was after our last defensive battle that Takumi started acting so strangely, right? Possible he was targeted with some kind of special technique back then. In that last battle, but I don't remember any attacks that only hit Takumi. And it's not as if there were any special enemies targeting him exclusively. No, wait, maybe there was. What are you getting at, Eito? Think about it. There is something that's happened to Takumi, but not the rest of us. You mean the thing with Eito? Of course, Takumi absorbed his Hema Anima. You think something happened to him then? Possible, isn't it? Ever since then, Takumi hasn't been himself. What happened? What could possibly be making him act like this? I'm concerned, but what if Eito was able to transfer part of his consciousness into Takumi along with his Hema Anima? Oh, he's back. And there he goes again. Like Eito's consciousness? Maybe Eito is still alive inside Takumi? Sounds pretty far-fetched, Eito. I can't deny the possibility either. If Hema Anima makes time travel possible, why not do this too, right, Eito? If that is true, Eito. If all of that's true, then what Takumi right now is, I think he's still fighting Eito. Similar to how inducing a fever can render a virus inert, Takumi is using the pain of death to try to destroy whatever remains in them. Which is all length he's willing to go to in order to finish this. Himself through all that over and over again. Takumi is keeping it to himself so he won't burn any of us. Is there anything we can do? Even if we can't fight Eito ourselves, there has to be some way we can help. Oh my god!
Oh god!
I can't read this! Oh my gosh! Oh frick! Should have been brought back to full health each time, but my body and mind were really starting to feel the strain. Like, there was like, we never tested this much. I'm not sure how, like we only tested for like once a day, not for. We only had the theory in mind for once a day, not for multiple times in a single day. One way or another, it would be over soon. I headed back to the roof and to jump again. Just saw what I was doing and tried to stop my feet from moving forward any further, but it won out in the end. It was proving to be stronger than either of us had thought it was. Ready for another? You're a demon. No normal person would even think of doing something like this. What happened to you? I don't mind becoming a demon so long as it gets rid of you. What admirable hatred. You might hate me just as much as I hate humanity. Maybe I'm rubbing off on you after all. You are not. I wonder, if I disappear, who are you going to direct all that hatred toward? You're only fighting the invaders out of duty. Your hate for me is what gives you this war meeting. Do you really want to lose that? What a very angel with a beg for your life. I was in no mood to listen to him. I walked toward the end of the roof. But then I looked down and saw something that I had been expecting.
Keep going, Takumi!
What?
Don't let Eito beat you! Fight through it, you hideous monster! We're all rooting for you! You can do this!
Was this a plan they came up with to cheer me on as I kept jumping?
Everyone!
Down below were 10 identical Eitos, except I knew that underneath that appearance they were really my friends. They were here for me. Thanks,
They're
guys.
cheering you on while you commit suicide? Looks like you're not the only crazy one.
This is what having friends is all about. I've got to do my best for them too.
Do what you want. You all disgust me. You're all hideous, repulsive. You make me want to puke.
Guys, this is just, oh my god. Do a flip. It died again. Ugh.
Don't jump off the roof yet.
You
won't flip.
You can't let it win. We believe it. You could do this. Thanks. You're counting on me. I can't let them down. I swear on my friends' support, I continued my streak of suicide. Oh my god, every time it looked like I might be getting used to one kind of pain, I switched to a different method. It was all to kill Eito, to bring his spirit and get rid of him once and for all. To finally put an end to my vile, repulsive nemesis. I killed myself again and again.
But we mustn't be careless.
You know, there's at some point there should be a defensive battle by now. Like again. Death revival. I died and was brought back to die a countless times. Even by lost count, the revival man, I kept track of how many times it had been used. My thoughts were getting hazy. I'm pretty sure someone mentioned the number 500 at some point. And then before I knew it, my legs gave out. My last reversion of energy seemed to disappear. I fell to the ground and everything went black. Alright, throw them off the roof!
And then somewhere off in the distance, the Vashnet is keeping account of all the body bags.
Like, how the frick? What the heck? Hey, Takumi, come on, man, get it together. Please, Takumi, open your eyes. I can hear their voices. What happened to him now? How am I supposed to know? Somebody do something! Come on, Takumi, you gotta come back to us.
He's awake! Takumi, are you okay? We were starting to think you'd never wake up.
Wait, was this after the defensive battle? All of that was just a nightmare?
You guys, if you're here, and you're you again, then... Looks like I finally won.
You won? You mean...
Way to go, man. I knew you could do it.
What a relief. I'm so glad.
And we can stop seeing you do that to yourself. Okay, maybe it wasn't a dream then. My friends were there now. Whole special defense unit together in place.
Hey!
So Mr. Atsuki's really gone now, even the last remnants of his consciousness. Yumi? Yeah, he's gone now. Dead god. You were awesome, Yumi. Talent like yours only comes around once every 100 years. The way you jumped off the roof was like the most elegant series of frog splits I've ever seen. I got chills watching you. Tsubasa threw up every single time, too. Come on, you didn't need to tell him that. You know, this is really messed up. You know, like, hearing, like, this is, like, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I know we went through the cult route, but this is still one of the stealthful, like a stealthily messed up route when you consider how everyone's like, yeah, you did it. Oh, you think he's done that? It was certainly a novel way to defeating Eito. You're the only one who could have done something like that. So that's officially the end of Atsuki. We're good to move on. Mito, are you listening? Yeah, we're good. You sure you don't want to rest up some more? Oh, that crazy let it put a ton of stress on you. No, it's fine. I'm fine.
Takumi, I am fine now.
Oh no.
It's good to see you again, everyone. Now that I'm back, the fun can really begin.
Huh?
Somebody tells me that's not him.
Huh?
Yeah, that's definitely still Eito in there.
Endurance match. Multiple Eitos route. Either.
Yeah, that's definitely Eito in there.
Or we won, but he never came back to saying, because, you know, that kind of thing would really. That kind of thing would really be. I also didn't make it. No. All right.
What'd you say?
Oh boy.
Fine. You win. There's nothing more I can do.
Oh? Aren't you giving in a little too easily?
It's the only thing I can do. I tried everything. I'm all out of ideas. It's over, Eito. You win.
You're just giving up? After sticking to your hideous ideals for so long?
Well, if you're disappointed, you can just disappear.
That's right. You finally got the better of me. My body is yours.
Stop it! That's not what I wanted to hear! I didn't want to see you like this!
Oh, really? I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, well, you win. You've forgotten what's going to happen if you lose. No, I remember you'll use my body to do whatever you want, but I still have control over you today, at least. And there's one last thing I need to do. What's that? I'll go find Siri and tell him everything. He probably won't believe me at first. But once I show him Ava's body, he'll see I'm telling the truth. You set up an unfair challenge and you beat me. Congratulations! But I won't just hand over my body to you. I'd much rather die and take you down with me. Think he'll let our contest end like this? Doesn't matter what you want anymore. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the war room. So don't worry, I'm sure Siri will make it quick. Now it has to be. This is my only way to stop him. I'm gonna kill Ato. I already lost. This is the best I could do to make up for that. I wish I could have kept fighting a little longer, that I could have protected everyone and her especially until the very end, but that just wasn't how things had turned out. The least I could do was make sure the traitor never hurt anyone again. With a deep breath and prepare to head out to the war. Huh? What's going on? My legs? I can't move my legs. Hey, are you doing? It's sooner than we expected, I know, but it looks like my will is stronger. We won't let you go, Takumi. I won't let you die. And you and I are one. I can't allow our story to end in such a mundane way. Hey, you're the one who wanted me dead first! You're finally getting your wish, aren't you? Of course not. What I really wanted was... never mind. I wanted you to love me! But the point is, I didn't want it to end like this, not until I achieved my real goal. I just need to rethink my approach, to find something more appropriate for you. Talking about, I have enough power saved up to take over your body now. But it looks like this is the only way. Sorry, Takumi. Denied the joy of victory, but this is another kind of feeling altogether. Feeling altogether. One I can't put into words. I share it with you directly, but pretty soon that won't be a problem either. Heito! Good night, Takumi. This is the end.
Get ready for your 63rd. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable. Be ready to give your life.
Oh, yeah. I'm still Takumi, but how am I still here? Plus Ato's challenge, he took over my body and then I blacked out. I'm just awake again? What happened? Can't hear his voice anymore and I don't see him anywhere either. Did he mess things up somehow? Is he gone? I don't know what's going on, but I'm sweating a ton. I'd better go wash up. As the bathroom splashes some cold water on my face.
Wait.
And I looked in the mirror.
What the?
Good morning, Takumi.
Ato? But how?
You look confused. Don't worry. I'll explain everything. What I really wanted was to fully savor the sight of you struggling against the inevitable. Until I tasted victory, and you tasted despair. But then you went and ruined it by giving up without a fight. I was so depressed. My willpower started to weaken and ebb away. I was no longer strong enough to control you. I had to give up on taking over your body. So instead, I'm just going to live here inside your head forever.
Forever?
That's right. I'm here to stay. Now I can enjoy that look of despair on your face every single day.
But why does my face look like this?
It's a cognitive disorder. Just like the one I struggled with for so long. So far as your reflection's concerned, you are me now. A fitting punishment, wouldn't you say?
You're insane!
Look on the bright side. Neither of us had to die after all. You have full control over your body again. And you can continue fighting alongside your friends, just like before. Plus, whenever you're having trouble, I'll be here to offer you some handy hints. And if you ever form a romantic connection, I can give you a running commentary of every disgusting act you and your special someone do together. Cheer up, Takumi.
Fucked up, man.
You never have to be alone now. From here on, it's just you and me. Forever and ever.
Together forever. Oh my. Oh lordy. Well, I'm guessing if I say
Where's the 11th NATO?
Oh, I found him! Totally! Yep, I found him! I just had to kill one until he disappear. And I'll just keep killing one at a time and just... You know, I had you all wrong. I thought you were going to twist the rules just like you twisted my perception. It would be so easy for you to put me in a situation where I couldn't possibly win. But now I think about it, that's not what you really want. What do you mean by that? It wouldn't be enough for you to just steal my body. If you didn't give me a fair chance to win, watching me struggle wouldn't have been nearly so satisfying for you. Without that, your victory, your revenge would lose all meaning. That's why I'm sure you actually did create fake 11th you. Like, 11th you. Beat me within the rules you set. Interesting. You know me so well, Takumi. It's disgusting, really. But that doesn't mean you found the 11th beat, does it? Eva was your last hope, and she's dead and gone now. It's true I failed to find the fake within the time limit. With everyone looking the same as me, there's no way I could tell who was real, who was fake. It's best for to find some method of telling them apart. By that point, I'd already fallen into your trap. What do you mean? Even if I guessed at random, there'd be a chance I'd find the fake by accident. You couldn't allow that, so you came up with a countermeasure. The 11th Eito has been in the same place all along. The one place I never thought to look. Oh, and where is that? Some place I totally ignored, somewhere no one has any reason to go. Your room. Yeah. Who called it? Nobody's used it since you were captured on day 2. Everyone just ignores it. It's the perfect blind spot. That's where you've been hiding the fake. It's somewhere I'd never look, but it still follows the rules of him being hidden somewhere in the school. I'm going there now. If I'm right, I'll see you there. The fake you, that is. And once I cut him down, the game will be over. You lose, Eito. Okay, I figured out the answer. Just have to believe myself. There really is one here. Well, that's okay. I was wondering when you were when you were going to get here. Here, I knew it. I was. I win, Eito. Huh? I got the knife that had killed Ava and stabbed the fake Eito with it. You thought I wouldn't believe you, didn't I? That's why you lost. Why? And was forward and fell to the ground. I did it. I found the fake Eito and killed him. What if he changed the name tags on the doors and changed the room? In my perception. Okay, now the Eito inside me would disappear. Wait a minute, I killed the fake, so why isn't it fading away? Eito's body was still on the floor in front of me, a pool of blood spreading out underneath it. Why? It's perfectly simple. That wasn't the fake. What? It had to be. Who else could it be? Why would anyone else be in your room? Oh, look, they're holding one of those notes you handed out. Maybe that will give you your answer. A note? It was true that the Eito on the ground was holding a note with the number 1 on it. This is from when I was trying to tell everyone apart. There's something on the back. Turn over a note, an uneasy feeling knows to me, was it? Come to Eito's room on day 62, wait for me inside. I'll explain everything later, but don't tell anyone about this until I do. Oh, did you do this? You're the one who wrote it, Takumi. I just tweaked your perception a little, so you wouldn't notice. You really had no idea. I did a masterful job hiding it, if I do say so myself. Even back then, while I was writing these notes, you knew I'd come here? Give me some credit, Takumi. By the time you think of anything, I'm already 2 steps ahead. I just didn't want to do anything to draw your attention to it and risk making you suspicious. And who is this? Looked at Ato's throat on the feet. He was still alive, but it looked like he might breathe his final breath any moment. Me, who do you think I chose? Can't be. I did this to one of my friends, including the prisoner. That makes 2 victims so far. 3 if you count me. Kill your way down. Yeah, that's it. That's the look I wanted to see on your face, Takumi. I wanted you to feel the same kind of hatred that I do for all of you. Face it, you were never cut out to be a hero. You're like me. Hate is what drives you. I'm nothing like you. Hey. You're exactly like me. The fact you killed me without listening to what I had to say is proof of that. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Why so angry, Takumi? Did I touch a nerve? Ato, you're dead!
There you go, you've done it again.
Done what?
You think I only gave that note to one of the others? And there was no time specified on it, remember? It's just a coincidence that she was the first one to show up.
She?
Whoops, did I give it away?
Oh, you freaking...
So, what are you going to do now? You stabbed 2 of your very dearest friends.
They're not dead yet. And we still have the Revive-O-Matic, so...
Oh no! Feel the power surging through me. What did you do? Bodies have become dried up and blackened mummies.
Stealing your friend's hemoanima, Takumi? That's crossing a line.
Control my arm and absorb the hemoanima.
How could you make me do that?
Now they can't even ever be brought back to life. You can't fix this, Takumi. You're a killer, a murderer, a traitor. I said you were just like me, but I think you might actually be worse. Ito, you have to kill him. Kill. I'll kill you, Ito! Takumi, why are you covered in blood? Ito, I'll get him this time. Over. What are you doing, Takumi? Something's wrong with him. We have to get out of here.
Yeah!
Hey, Tao, you won't get away from me! Kill you. I have to kill you. More mummies fell to the ground. That neither of those were the fake. And there is a fake me, just like you said. I want to win this fair and square. You said it's over just now, but it is. But is it over for me? Or for you? I've been choked out by pure unfettered hatred. There were no thoughts in my head anymore, just a desire to kill Ito. Everywhere I looked, there where he was. I stabbed him, slit his throat, absorbed his anima so he could never come back. But every time his presence only got stronger, so did my hate. He's in the school somewhere. I'll find him and kill him. I won't stop until he's gone for good. Why are you? Rusty sword in hand, I killed Ato again and again. I still hadn't found the fake. All the bodies still looked like Ato. He was still alive. This wouldn't go away until he was gone for good. I'll destroy everything that you are. Yes, that's it. I did this all for you, you know, to help you become the real you. Shut your dang but dirty mouth! Oh, so scary. You're really letting the hate take over now. Still not enough. Your blade would ever reach me like that. Embrace it even further. Hey. Give in to you to hate, the strongest emotion of them all. The one thing that unites you. Kill you. Kill. Yes, kill me. Fill me with your hate. Right, I will.
Is it even a decision for Rick?
Oh, freaking. Oh. The hate.
The hate.
At this point. You didn't need to tell me, of course I'm going to kill you. Yeah! I'll kill you no matter what the cost, I will kill you! I did. I killed Angel as painfully and thoroughly as I could. At some point, the sensation of swinging my sword faded away. I become one with my hate. There was nothing. My vision was filled with red. I couldn't even see Angel anymore. I wasn't done yet. There was still more I had to do. Still another Angel to kill. Suzumido, what are you? Gah! The moment Siri's body was torn in half. The bomb inside my body had detonated and I blacked out. But that didn't matter. So long as I destroy Siri in a single blow, my death is inconsequential. Because the revival matter will bring me right back afterwards. I taught you that, didn't I?
Now I've absorbed everyone's hemoanima. I have nothing to fear from anything outside the wall. The last one. He has to be here somewhere. I'm going to tear him apart!
You really hate me that much, don't you? How wonderful. I'm so glad that I get to share this hatred I've been carrying all my life with you, Takumi. That's what I really wanted. All this time. I wonder why our hatred is so strong. Where does this emotion come from? I guess we'll just have to figure it out together. You and I are one now, after all. Like a clear, empty field, lit by a pale blue moon.
Oh. Eternal hate. Well. Oh, might as well just. Might as well see this through to the end.
I want to be monkey.
Stabbed myself in the thigh as hard as I could. Doing Jacob, are you crazy? I'm not like you. I'm not a monster twisted by hate. But you do hate me. You want me dead at any cost, don't you? You know what you have to do out Eita and Tsuketsu die by your hand. Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You want me to give in to the hate and become just like you. Because then you could really take control of me. Mind and body and mind. The 11th Angel just does exist. He's been here in the school the whole time. Or more specifically, in my head. You're the 11th one with no physical form. And the only way to destroy you is for me to die as well. But I don't have to be the one to do that. Almost like Hugh, the surviving member of the Special Defense Unit, arrived on the scene. What's going on here? Kill me. Just kill me. And he looked at me with a blood-soaked sword in my hand. I only took them 2 seconds to fix it.
Takumi, you did this? It's not just these two? There are more bodies over there. Why would you do this?
You want to listen to me? We don't have much time. This is going to sound crazy, but it's all true. Eito is still alive inside me. What? When I killed Eito and absorbed his hemoanima, his consciousness was transferred into me. He's in my head trying to take over my body. It won't be long until he succeeds, and then he'll kill you all. That's why I need your help. I need you to get rid of him by killing me. No, you can't be serious. I am. This is the only way. Kill me before Angel can take control. But you can't probably kill you. You're a friend. Even if what you're saying is true, there has to be another way. There's not. I tried everything I could think of, and none of it worked. I've hurt and killed so many of our friends. I can't allow this to go on. Please, guys, we're running out of time. Do it. I'm begging you, and absorb my hemoanima afterwards, so the revival man can't bring me back. can't do that part on my own. That's why I need your help. But what if whoever does it also gets possessed by Ato? I can't be certain, but I don't think that will happen. This was only possible because I already absorbed Ato's anima the anima once before in my predecessor. What about Siri? Surely he could do something about this? No, that's not going to work either. Siri could never cure Ato's disorder back when he was alive, and Siri committed some serious crime. Even if it was really Ato pulling the strings, Siri would probably choose to execute them both together. Right, but we don't have time to wait for that. If anyone's going to kill me, I want it to be one of you. Say that I don't want to do this. You're my friend. Wait, no, but you'll be setting me free. I wanted to die while I'm still me, while I'm still talking to Sabino. Alright, it doesn't seem like you're lying to us. Also, if this is really what you want, I guess it's our duty to grant your last request. We'll do it. Thank you. We'll all do it together. That way we'll all share part of that guilt. Okay, I think I could live with that. Sorry, it has to be this way. Alright, here we go, Tsukumi. Thank you, now do it. So this was how it ended. Killing Ato by dying myself. I suppose it was my penance for killing him in the first place. I couldn't even finish it by myself. I had to push this final duty onto my friends. It was the only way. I just wish I could see everyone one last time the way they really are. If I could die surrounded by my friends, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
I won't allow that, Takumi. So long as my consciousness remains, my face will be the last thing you'll ever see. You'll die surrounded by me. I'll be the one who's killing you.
You really are a horrible person. The worst kind of human scum there
Well,
is.
thank you. This isn't the end I would have chosen for us. But at least I got to hear just how much you hate me. I suppose I should be grateful for that. Goodbye, Takumi. And for what it's worth, I still despise you with every fiber of my being.
Yay. Tragic end. Right, that's 4. That's like, oh well. We did 6 endings in one day, one stream. That's not bad at all.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, I think we now hit the double digits of total endings overall.
Yep. And next time, the next one before this was deciding to let Qian join the team. Yay. Then we have to. And I think I read I think I saw somewhere on I wasn't looking for it, but I think I saw somewhere saying that this route is that this is also one of the longest routes in the game. So yeah, it's also gonna be. But yeah,
I'm assuming that we're probably gonna tackle it somewhere towards the end.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna be going for it next. That was a plan. Just keep going backwards until just keep going backwards, and then until we reach the. You just keep going back until going through each of the branches until we get back here, and then go kill Ato and see what other madness is on the other half of this of this screen. But yeah. So yeah. Anyway, just gotta be going here just so I can just have this so I can be saved in the right day. So yeah, we're now at 14 endings.
Oh, 100. Which means there's still 86 other endings left for us to find.
It's still gonna be a while, but it's gonna be something.
I would ask, but that would just be a stupid question because knowing you, it does matter.
Anyway, so let's call it here for the night, and next time we will be, next time we will be total jerks to Xion. Sure, let's do that.
It's gonna get out of my head.
Anyway, so yeah, next time on 100 Line Last of Us Academy, we will hopefully just see. Let's just hope we find a more wholesome path than this. Okay, bye.